You're not in big chillin'. You're not in big chillin', you liar. Here, I'm gonna give you mod on my server. Don't leave after I give you this.
Got it.
Somebody actually just messaged me. They said you should do interviews of Team Air members so people have an idea for who's on the team and a little bit about them. I mean, anybody worth their salt, in my opinion, knows who you are, but we could actually make that. They just actually, I was not even 2 seconds ago, just read a message. Yo, potential stream idea. And this was today at 3:31. Showcase an Air member during a stream, maybe like twice a week. Showcase a player in your voice chat and talk about what they do in game and what they like to do for yen, etc. Kind of like an interview hangout sesh. People know what team members we have. Yeah, and I don't think there's really a better person here. I'm gonna turn off the music completely so people can actually hear you. Even though my music is W music. Dude, you're a similar personality to me. You like Blink-182, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like our generation. So
I don't know if you knew Roy Rogers News at any point.
I did.
Yeah, he's dude. I low-key took it kind of personally. He interviewed Petrovsky before me, and this was like before Petrovsky like really blew up.
Yep, and you were bigger than him. Yeah.
I was like, wait, buddy, Roy Rogers, man, come on.
I don't take it personally because I was blacklisted listed very early on because of Voldemort by a lot of other content creators. So like they've had in groups. But it's kind of nice because I have my own unique network, and there's like a silent understanding, like how things are, and what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
And the fact that we've survived makes the people who kind of were assholes. A tier in chat, by the way. The fact that we survived despite being neglected and did everything of our own power kind of pisses the assholes off, and it's kind of nice because we're not indebted to anybody. Because like everything we've done is on our own 2 feet.
What is it? Kind of like Melee, like Smash Melee, like
Nintendo's just left them to their own devices and just hated it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've succeeded despite it.
Oh, look at that shiny Corsola in global. That is beautiful.
I love Corsola. Look at how beautiful it is. You see it on my screen?
Yeah. Oh.
It looks even better on my screen.
Oh my goodness. Well, oh yeah.
There it is.
I thought I was gonna see the Gen 2.
There it is. The cool thing with my mod is it's front facing, so I just click on it and it, oh wow, triple combi. That's kind of cool.
Did your cryogonal mod showcase video? That's what fucking.
Were you dying?
Yeah, I was like, it's true though. What if every shiny was just cryogonal and we would win Pokewar instead?
Yeah, like you look at the Team Mister showcase, like Louis Official has 3 shiny cryogonals now on his page.
Yeah.
And they're all just hunting Cragano. Like, there's no fun in the game anymore for them. They're just like, look, this is how determined we win. And I respect the fuck out of that. Like, there's no hate at all for that. But it's like, as an event organizer, how do you not, like, see that and be like, oh.
Yeah, and imagine, like, you do all that and then you come second place.
No, that's the most miserable. Like everybody, we were off to a good lead because we got the because you're on our team, and we got the Shalfa early, and we got another Shalfa, and then we got 3 starters and a fossil, so we were off to a really strong lead. But then anyway, the Chinese teams have like 800 points allegedly, or 900 already. So it's like, imagine you just hunted Cryogonal for like a year and a half, and now you have 12 of them, and it's like, oh, congratulations on 5th place. Because a Chinese player paid somebody to be on their account 24 hours a day, and they spent billions of dollars in Pokemon Mysterious Balls, and they shunted Cryogonal.
Oh, that's kind of true. You can, like, Yeah, if you actually just have billions of Pokemon, yeah, you can just.
They are doing it. Did you see how much they go? They insta sell at a certain number. They're insta selling like the and then what's his face got a shiny snow grunt, the number 1 hunter, the Jun guy who has every like shiny with the pumpkin particle.
Juno, I think.
Yeah, Junilo. Yeah, he got a shiny snow grunt. That guy's living my dream. And you've had that conversation with me where I'm like, that's the best one.
Man, he's so mysterious to me because whenever I was in Mister, he's in Mister, but like
As a Chinese player, yeah.
yeah, yeah, he never says anything, and then he will randomly like shiny showcase if you ask him to, and you'll actually be there for like an hour looking at his shiny showcase because he has to keep going back to the PC and getting out 5 more at a time.
So Daryl is wondering what's wrong with Cryogonal right now. So effectively, my buddy HC, this is the exact example I give, and it's a good one. It's the one I used in the video. He hunted for like 480 hours, got a Puccina in Petalburg, which is a single encounter, and it was worth 2 points. Meanwhile, you can hunt at 5 times that rate, get a 50-50 chance of getting a Cryogonal, and then that's 10 points. And you can see 5 Pokemon encounters for every one he does. And the time in between is less because of Lepa Berries, it's an automatic scripted encounter. So it's like not even close to like which one is the better option.
Yeah, like even taking out the 5x part, like sometimes you just walk around for like 30 seconds and you don't get an encounter.
Yep. I've gone through entire lures without seeing a single encounter, and I got pissed.
Like what do you do? Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a pee, but we're gonna do a little bit of an interview, and I'm gonna clip this for like, what do you say, like 3 minutes ago probably is a good time. 5 minutes ago. We'll just go conservative and say 5 minutes ago for highlight, and then we'll make this a video. Everyone likes you, Nakk. At least a couple people who are worth their salt does. 01. Except one guy who sent the most magical message to you. That one time. Yeah. I love that one. I can't believe you said that shit to you.
Always love getting fan mail. How we doing, Minish's stream? So I think for the most part I know like a good portion of everybody here. If not from my own streaming experience, then just from seeing you around here. Yeah, Minish speaks really highly of me, but like compared to him, I didn't put 10% of the effort he's put into this game. Like he's unbelievable. And then on top of that, he like IRL funds the game. I do a tiny bit, but like not very much. Oh, fucking serious. What's up? Welcome. Oh, and Young Atcham as well. What's up, everybody? Young Atcham, glad to see you're back and being active. Dr. FGX got his appeal went through too, right? He's good. FOG, welcome.
It's funny, Nakk, because my best friend, his name is James, or Catazaro, right? And your voice and your way of speaking is dead on ball similar. Yeah, he's from Pennsylvania, and I know you're from Midwest, right?
Yeah, Indiana.
Yep, Indiana. You low-key sound hot, Jake. My mod, Loria, who's a good judge on the hotness of a male, said that he was hot, therefore he is.
What, just like based on vocal performance?
We did the dual stream, remember?
Oh, yeah. Sick.
We met in Japan, yeah.
Yeah, I was not looking my best that stream, unfortunately.
For me, you looked a little haggard. But you're still a good-looking guy, so it's not like... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thanks.
But, like, if you have good hygiene, and you, like, have your own personality, in my opinion, you're betting top 75%. You're not in debt, you have good hygiene, right? And you're not, like, mentally ill. Top 75% of men.
We saved the mental illness for conspiracy theories and MMO.
That's completely fine. That's not... Is it a conspiracy theory if you're right, though?
That's true. we're right about that one thing, so we always have that. Like,
Yeah, yeah. No matter what, we're right about the one thing.
yeah,
Hey, hey.
the best thing to ever happen to us.
We're like, we knew it! And now we're just gonna always be paranoid for our entire existences. We're like, we were right.
Nobody could ever fully discount us.
Yep, no one could ever discount us. I remember you got so much shit when I first watched you because, like, someone got a shiny Staryu right on top of you.
Yeah.
Or, like, 2 tiles over, and you were thinking about walking there, and you're like, he stole my shiny.
Yep, classic. I got a lot of my original theories from Aqua's. I expanded upon them, of course. He's not as, like, batshit as I was, but...
I was scrolling through the old videos, and it was like a trip down memory lane. I was really enjoying it. And I saw a lot of Aqua's videos, and I'm like, man, he used to do a lot. I saw the first Team Mr. montage. I'm not sure if he made it or commissioned it, but I was looking at it, and I was looking at the names on my second monitor and watching it with no sound, so I didn't disturb stream. But I'm like, man, Aqua's really is a goat. Like, I used to see him a lot, and, like, I have a huge respect for the team he's built out, and I've been overly savage for him for no reason, but that's mostly out of jealousy for what he's done. And, like, if you look at, like, the community he's built, I've only put, like, a couple people above him, and that's just because they're, like, stupid good, like Magic the Hacks.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Online recently, too.
That's crazy, because I just removed him from my friend list, I think.
Oh.
Let me check if I kept him. I might have kept him as a legacy, but yeah, I just removed him. I should have kept him. I thought he was never coming back.
Yeah, you might like send.
But I wanted to keep the name. I wanted to keep him because it's amazing to be friends with someone like that for history.
Yeah, for sure.
But
unbelievable dude.
So do you want to say a bit about yourself? Let everyone know who you are.
All right, so for the interview's sake, for anybody who doesn't know me at all, I'm Angler Jake these days. I used to go by Nakk, and I used to stream this game as well, like Minish does, but not nearly to the extent the Minish does. And I like the shiny hunt. I particularly like the fish, but I suffer from shit at the game syndrome. So that's pretty much it.
I suffer from shit at the game syndrome.
Yeah, what else do I call it? I've played this game for 8 years and I'm broke. I have no investments except for one lucky red dragon. I thought there's nothing else to it.
Well, the lucky red dragon ended up being a W investment.
Dude, I thought the gold was gonna blow up. I was like, I'm gonna get the red because I think it looks better, but you know, gold dragon mask, gold tiger, like that gold everything just blows up for no reason.
We're at 4,000 encounters. Somebody's asking. We're at 4,000 encounters. I got a shiny literally today, Diamond.
Oh, Diamond Maniac. He streams as well.
Oh yeah? Is he a new one or?
I think so. Diamond Maniac. I'm Angler Jake, and I approve of this message. Just gotta throw that out there.
I'm 100k no dry. As long as you are, and like, I was just saying this earlier, and I mean it, so I was just at 160k. If you're doing 5 hordes for majority of it, it's not even that much. Because you can easily do 1,200 an hour if you're not trolling. So that's like, what, a week hunt? Like, 160k? Because I had 60k singles just about, and it was about 4 weeks of active playing to get to 160k. And I didn't even feel that dry, and I got camera upped. I felt like I was below odds. But maybe it's because my mind is so fucked up from how dry I've been over the years.
Yeah, for sure. You are, like, consistently dry as well. Like, that feels really bad. Oh, and yeah, Diamond Maniac, yeah, Angler Jake. Thanks for coming, man. Good to see you here. You and I were kind of in the same, like, position with that, because I remember I tallied it that out of my 17 original OT shinies on Nakk, only 3 of them were not over odds. I was like, this is actually absurd.
Out of my 39, I've had 5 not over odds.
Yeah, like it's insane.
And almost all of them have been like singles.
Insane.
And
where a lot of my like conspiracy theorizing came from as well, because I started Angler Jake and I get 4 shinies in like less than 2 weeks.
My alt,
No, hi.
my alt got 2 shinies, no donor, no anything. It got 2 shinies, while my main went up to 260k dry, almost all singles. It was like a 900-hour gap, and some change. Like at a certain point, like when you get really high into the encounters, I go off of hours. Cause like you can't quantify encounters. Like people tell me they're at 100k. I'm like, okay, that's respectable. You're at 100k, you know, go ahead and bitch. But if you're like one below 100k, like I'm like, okay, dude, yeah,
Yeah.
you poor baby.
Yeah. Such an unfortunate thing for us to be like kind of elitist about is like
It's not even like elitist. We've just gone through like a war, and then we see somebody stub their toe, and we're like, oh, yeah, man, you're not gonna make it. You can't even deal with a stubbed toe. How do you expect to like succeed in anything, ever? But you're selling yourself super short. You didn't tell them about like your streaming career.
so I don't know what this. I try to be humble, so like I don't like to like pat myself on the back too much. I just like to say that I used to stream the game.
Wait, real quick. 2 weeks, 120 hours? Holy shit. Are you playing 16 hours a day, 7 days a week?
My goodness.
24 times 14. This is if he's playing all day, every day. There is literally 100 hours where you're not playing.
Yeah, he's playing like 9 hours a day.
And then, like, if we're deducting, like, sleep, we'll deduct 7 times 14, right? Because he's got to sleep. So we'll do 14 times... So it'd be 14 times 14. That's still not giving him the... Wow. He's barely making it if he's sleeping 7 hours a day and not working. That's insane.
Hey, Diamond Maniac, don't let that distract from the fact that you're a real stand-up guy, okay? You gotta have everybody know.
Homie's grinding. I'm disabled. Based. I don't know if that's too personal. Are you have hard eyesight, or are you comfortable telling us? Is it the hard eyesight or extreme dyslexia, or? Well, regardless, man, you're playing the game. Jake should stream again unless he retired or something. He lost his account to the authenticator. And dude, Nakk, you saved me, by the way, because my phone got lost. And I went on a witch hunt to find it, and I got really lucky and found it, and I prioritized getting that authenticator switched over to my new phone too, because I was close to losing this Twitch account.
Yeah, dude, I can't even imagine if that had happened while I was streaming. So, Poke Serious, if you ever want to see, like, my old channel, what it was like, it's called Nakkoff, so like Nakkoff.
Nah, I'm gonna pull it up on stream.
And like
Nakk is underselling himself. There was nobody in our category at the time. There was nobody in our category at all. Petrowski wasn't even a person at the time. It's Nakk, right?
Right.
OFF. But he learned Spanish to expand his audience. There was no pokemmo category back in the day, and Homeboy still almost made partner. Like, he was very consistent, super high quality, unmatched. Wow, it says you streamed under the pokemmo category.
Because it existed briefly, and then
it got rid of it.
MMO staff themselves reported it. So like,
why?
Then it became Pokemon MMO 3D, if you remember.
Why did MMO staff themselves report it?
They were worried that Nintendo would like make a suit, and so this game is technically an emulator, right?
Yeah.
They were worried that it having a Twitch category implies that it's actually a game, because you can't have an emulator as a Twitch category. So they were worried that this is something that Nintendo could bring up against them.
I had a serious car wreck, and I tried to hug a tree, and it bit me at very high speeds. Sorry to hear that, bro. That sucks. fucking, so they reported it themselves to just not have the chance and for self-preservational purposes. I never knew that.
I don't know when they decided that they no longer need to do that, because at one point they just stopped vetoing it. Maybe they don't know.
Because I heard they got sued multiple times and they keep winning under fair use.
Yeah. Like, they don't even, like, win because it doesn't go to court, it gets tossed. Because it's like courts look at it and they're like, this is fair use.
I think that's one of the reasons they can't add an RMT system, because then they can show how much money they're making.
Yeah, that as well. Diamond Maniac, man, I'm sorry you went through that. I'm happy you're still here, like Young Action said, and I enjoy your streams whenever you got it. I don't talk.
I'll look to raid you, Diamond.
But I do lurk.
Here, let me give you a shout out. Make sure I'm following you.
Yeah, his streams are pretty fun. I go in and I usually lurk more than I speak. It's something I put on while I'm shiny hunting.
Yeah, you gotta follow from me, brother.
But yeah, before I forget, yeah, 2FA has locked me out of every single thing that made me sign up for it. 2FA is the downfall of American society, and just hate it. I just hate 2FA, man.
What's Pokeking? I got asked if I use Pokeking. I don't know what the fuck Pokeking is.
I have no idea what that is either.
Anybody in chat know what Pokeking is?
Is that a different Pokemon MMO?
I don't know. He asked if I use Pokeking.
Okay, let me say it in global, so it's not another Pokemon MMO.
If it's another Pokemmo, you'll get banned.
No, it just changes it to say Pokemmo. Like, watch, I'm gonna type in Pokemon Planet for anyone looking in global right now.
I saw someone get banned the other day for talking about Pokerogue.
Look at that. If I typed in Pokemon Planet and it just changes it to say Pokemon.
No, I still see Pokeking. Oh, really?
Pokeking works, but yeah. Type in Pokemon Space Planet.
I don't want to.
And it'll change it to Pokemon.
I feel like they're waiting for a reason.
That's true. Say it in like normal chat. Did a global.
Hef knew what it was. It's an E4 strategy.
Oh, I see. Chinese website. That adds up. That must mean it's pretty good, right?
Yeah, and they're pretty ahead. I was spending hundreds of hours compiling data just for Jinx to find out the Chinese already did it for us. And he put the video up. I had put hundreds of hours of work in out. Because all the data I was going onto my spreadsheets and manually doing for days, and it was like so miserable.
Jeez. It's kind of surprising that they put it up for us.
Yeah, so I was literally detailing every move for hundreds of matches. And just like what the outcome are if you do this against this gym leader, and how much each gym was worth, and I made a bunch of Google Docs for each run, just to have the Chinese having already done it. And I'm just like, okay, that was all wasted effort.
I think this is exactly what would have happened with my my fisherman's guide, if you remember me making that. So it was never completed, but I was like, what if I make a guide where I fish with every rod for 100 encounters in every spot, and I see what Pokemon are available. So like there's an actual comprehensive fishing guide, because the Pokedex leaves a lot to be desired in that regard. We got Kanto done, we got a good way through Hoenn, and then like it just kind of petered out.
And now they changed the spawns anyway.
Yeah, that's true. A lot changed, so it would have been futile. But it's one of those things I feel like if I had done it, I would have learned 10 minutes after I finished that CN did this like 3 years ago.
Yep.
And they pinned it to my YouTube channel even. Like something stupid.
Wait, they did it?
No, it's just like one of those things that they probably did.
Yeah, CN is just heads and shoulders above us in a lot of ways. Like, they take this game a lot more seriously than we do.
Yeah, to be fair, not to be rude to CN, but their their government's a lot more like oppressive. They probably need more escapism than we do.
Yep. And there's billionaires who play this game
That too.
from the
Yeah, so
CN.
Elon Musk picked up this game. How how much do you think it would cost him to get like one of every shiny?
I think he would just buy the game and then increase his odds.
Just buy the server.
I would do it. Like, this is a money. You know how much money this makes if you can legally protect it?
Oh yeah, I like it. Got to be like 1 million a month at least. And then during the shiny war, they're making 1 million probably every 4 days.
Yep.
Dude, I can't figure out where the hell I'm going. So no, that's I need the attack EVs. I'm training the Vaporeon. You sold me.
So what I like to do, Spoink, Fall Arbor Town, and just Spoink is like one of the most goated Pokemon in general. And Spoink is paired with Machop, so you just slowly kill Machops while you hunt Spoink, which is something you want to hunt anyway. And then I just do the Golducks on Island 2 for the special attack after that.
Alright, you put special attack on him?
Yeah, because it'll make you heal more when they attack you with friendly fire.
No fucking shot. What do you? So like you, yeah, you.
Water absorb. You slap the water absorb ability capsule on it.
Yeah, I just never thought about like making. I didn't know how the amount that you heal is calculated. I didn't know it had to do with how much damage would have been dealt.
Yep. And that's why, and that wasn't brought up in the original guide. I made it, in my opinion, a little better. And then I also like doing the 252 versus the 220, because he makes it so there's no possibility that you ever kill it. But the trade-off is you're not doing as much damage, which is like marginally affecting you and your catch rate and your ball rate. But it's like still 1 in 1,000 chance to kill. Even at 252. So if you make it 252, you're going to be outputting more damage. And yeah, you'll randomly, like, once in a blue moon, kill a Pokemon that you would have had the opportunity to catch. But that's like pennies in comparison to the higher catch rate overall that you get.
Yeah, I have wondered about like
How that's calculated.
yeah, about the potential of putting at least a little more into attack, because putting 200 in attack,
I did a side-by-side comparison, and I think I'm the most equipped person to answer this, having 8 Loudtrids and 2 Dittos now, and well over 200,000 catches, or 100,000 counters, 200,000 encounters, 100,000 catches easy. I think it's beyond a shadow of a doubt at this point that the 252 gives me a better result.
Okay, so you just put 252 into attack.
I just put 252. I think it's much better.
Okay, and then what about the other stats?
And then I just do special attack. As long as you're not doing defense, you're fine. I just do, and then special attack's kind of nice because then you can like I do surf and waterfall. You don't have to use any TMs. Your waterfall is maxed, right? You're a mixed attacker, so you don't have to worry about as much. And like it's HMs, you know, and then yawn payday.
Okay, yeah, because I just I've been pretty much just following the book.
Yeah, as long as you don't put into defense, you're good. And then I also tested. Like, why not have a 1 defense? And then if you do the 252, isn't that very similar? And it is. A 1 defense is like the same as a 252 anyway. So if you want to make a budget Alpha Vaporeon or a budget Vaporeon, you can do the 1. And then I tested it all the way up to 27 defense. And then I still found at 27 defense, I've never not see it go into the half health, which means it's always going to get the catch rate bonus. With its 3.5 and its sleepness. So like you're pretty good to go a little bit harder into anything under 27 IVs won't be under your detriment for defense. But obviously 0 is ideal.
Wow. So that's something really beautiful about the Vaporeon strat, in my opinion. I was skeptical about it.
Payday every turn. I make 200,000 in a 16-hour stream on the alt, passively.
Yeah.
That's not counting Ditto sales. I just passively make 200,000.
Like from the payday.
Yeah, just it was 280K was my total, and I traded it in the beginning of the stream, and then I streamed knowing I would stream for about 17 hours that day, because it was one of my stream till shinies, and I never got the shiny the entire 3 days. Classic Minish.
Right.
You probably tuned in for a little bit of it. I think you were here for a little bit of it, but yeah. So. I'm heavily, no one catches, at least as far as streamers go, no one catches as many Dittos as me. I mean, there are people who do the alt accounts, and I think, actually there might be. There's always a potential, there definitely might be. But like, I use almost all my free time to hunt Dittos. Off work, I'm hunting Dittos. Like, you see me online all the time, not streaming. Like, every opportunity I'm logged into this game, shiny hunting or getting ready. It just sucks because I can't hatch eggs off stream, otherwise people get mad at me. Like, I ask my audience, and they said if I get a shiny Chikorita off stream, they're gonna be pissed. A couple people would.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people are like, I'd be disappointed. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you're not gonna get a good reaction, but okay. Because my reaction when it does happen is gonna be like, finally, on the Mudkip. I'm gonna do my best not to react at all.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be like, ah.
Just start like playing Angry Birds at full volume.
That's such a good theme song. For real though. That's timeless. I'm gonna take a pee real quick, just because I always do, because I'm stuck in my chair for an hour. And I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it. How we doing, chat? So earlier today I bought an alpha Vaporeon, like a Ditto catching Vaporeon. Lonely, 0 defense, 31 attack. For a Minish, 450k, I'm just leveling it up right now. Hoping for shiny Rhydon. I always level up here any chance I get, because I've caught 2 shiny Rhydons, and I would like a 3rd one just to complete the line. So right now I have Rhyhorn Ds, Rhydon Ds, and I want Rhyperior Ds. But I always have to change, what is it, Rhydon's name.
Yeah, I remember I started streaming because I couldn't convince any of my friends to play this game with me. And I'm like, this is the best game ever. And I started streaming because I couldn't convince any of my friends to play. And then I queued a 3 viewer average really fast. And but when I first started streaming, everyone's like, do you know Nakk? And I'm like, no, who the fuck is that? They're like, he's the guy, dude. And like, you were like an idol to a lot of people, and I think you still are to some extent, for sure. And it's kind of crazy that it's kind of crazy just like how much you did for everything and how much you set up everybody, and you still are super, super humble.
Thank you, man. I gave it my absolute all. Yeah, I'm sure you remember, but like around the time I started streaming and it started taking off, well, I quit my job at Amazon, and I'm just gonna make a run at this and see how this goes. And it went on for a little while, and if I hadn't thrown in the towel, it might have gone on for, I mean, who knows? We can speculate, but
this is gonna be the weirdest gym clear real quick. I have a Venusaur locked into Leech Seed against me, and it's just gonna keep using Leech Seed, I think. And then I just have to kill it before the 4th turn. Weird. Okay, keep going. I've never had this outcome with Gary, but...
Oh, you're good. I don't do...
Yeah, the reruns for E4 are super weird, because I think they changed the AI, and the AI acts super weird. I think it has like a random component where, what's up, Justice? Where it'll do just a random thing that doesn't make sense sometimes, and it really fucks with me. But here, I'm just gonna Calm Mind 4 times. And the cool thing with having Stealth Rock set up, and Leech Seed has to have a target in order to do damage to you. So you might think, oh, well, I'm getting Leech Seeded, I'm completely fucked here. No, I can kill it, and since there's nobody to Leech Seed, I'm not gonna take any damage. So I'm just gonna one-shot all these Pokemon, and I'm gonna be chilling. This is gonna have Wonder Guard, and this might actually fuck me. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And then Leech Seed will kill me. Yeah. I mean, it's not Wonder Guard, it's the Reflect move. That's super, super tragic.
Oh, man.
And it's Focus Stash too. That's so tragic.
Yeah, I got a little bit into gym runs from Techno Vortex, if you remember him.
Yeah, Techno Vortex is the one who set me up with this team.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's so sick. I love Techno. But, yeah, he helped me design. Oh, do you remember earlier how I said I got like 5 shinies in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 of those were because of Techno, because I was making an E4 team according to his recommendation, and I got 3 shinies while EV training for it.
He gave me this team that I'm currently using, and then he came back 16 hours later. He's like, "You have the team?" I'm like, "Yeah, I made it." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I made it." And he was just like super thrown off.
Yeah, that's just done.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing. Whenever I get a goal for MMO, I just keep going till it's done. And that's the team I'm currently using. I bought almost all of the components off the GTL really cheap. And then I just kept going, and then now we're good to go. But yeah, we got fucked by the Wonder Guard. That shit sucks. Yeah, Gary's been kicking my ass lately. I haven't had good RNG. Normally you can clear Gary inside 2 minutes, but this time it's just... How Shiny's wearing? Any idea on who might be winning? I'm pretty sure the CN is. But for me, Shiny Wars is no longer worth the effort, just because to be competitive you have to shunt 5 Horde Kragenol all day, every day, and that's your only Pokemon. And Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying, I don't know who decided on the scoring system, but they've...
Park.
Like, how hard is it to just say, like...
It's our friend Park.
Rarity-based. Mm.
And then, like, I think I did a great job with mine. The only complaint people say is the Safari Zone is a little overtuned. That's the feedback I've been getting. And then I'm like, okay, so next season, I'm gonna do the same event. I'm not seeing an issue with Honey Trees being the 2.0. Because anyone who does Honey Trees doesn't complain about the Honey Tree scoring, because it's like you're getting no encounters. I'm considering, since I am nerfing the Safari Zone, the plan for Safari Zone is I'm gonna make it a 30-point cap, vice a 40-point cap, and then I'm gonna make it a 2 times multiplier. But then you add 10 if it's a secret shiny, opposed to everyone else whose secret shiny multiplies the cumulative score by 2. Because I'm not trying to make it too complicated. So, like...
I agree with the way you did it, because, like, Secret Shiny has the same odds. Anything that's applicable for a Secret Shiny has the same odds, so no reason to, like, multiply it because it was a Honey Tree Secret Shiny, or just Walking in the Grass Secret Shiny. Like, that's all the same.
Yep. And then here we're gonna just switch to this. Yeah, shunning the same horde for almost 2 months isn't great. Happy there's an official event, though. Like, I'm happy there's an attempt. And obviously, I prefaced my video softening how bad the blow was gonna be. Like, cause I did not lay up. Like, I gave him my whole thoughts and feelings on that video. I think everybody kind of saw it. And I did it in the most passive-aggressive way I could imagine. By design. Yeah, I think all my points were very fair. And it's ruining the event for a lot of people. But I meant everything I said, where I said, hey, thank you for putting this event on. I understand how much goes into it. Like, Park is a good friend of mine. I see where he's coming from, but, like, this is killing the event. And
I think they realized that, though. And like realizing that mid-event though, you kind of can't do anything about it because if you change it, then what?
Then you have the Shiny Wars situation, like the Poke Olympic situation where everybody's mad. So I think you just let this season be the Great Cragonal Wars. And if I ever do merch, I want to do a Cragonal Wars 2024.
That would be a good one. Who do you think? Like, what do you think the most amount of Cragonals someone has got? It's got to be like 7.
I've seen a page with 5, so I know at least 5.
There's got to be some CN who's gotten like 6 and hasn't. It's like
for real. There's somebody who's going young on this bitch and just is getting. Oh look, there's another Cragonal. Oh look, there's another Cragonal. I'll get one. It's worth 10 points. I'll get one. If I get a bear, I'll try again, and if I get 2 bears, I'm out. But like, there is someone with 10. Hef confirms there is someone with 10.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, our team, Hef was going for multiple Cragonal, and a couple other people on our team were going for multiple Cragonal, and I literally put out a team message. I said, and you're in the team chat too, and I said,
yep.
Guys, stop. I will personally make fun of you if I see that you're hunting Cragonal a second time. It is not worth it. Like, do not do that. We will win our own way. We're gonna do our goddamn best, right? The Cragonal thing, though, is no. Do not vandalize your OT shiny page with 30 Cragonals. I respect anybody who does the Cragonal strat, like, and just is like, yep, ride or die Cragonal. We're gonna win this event. Suck my dick. Like, I respect it. I really do. That's awesome. You're doing it for your team, and it's rather selfless of you, to be honest. But me personally, we are an okay team. We're a homie team, and we are competitive. Like, we're definitely top 75%. But like, no, we're not gonna compete. If somebody wants to go that far, let them have it.
Yeah, and we already know CN's gonna do it. Like, our entire team could have spent day 1 to the end of the event in Cragonal Cave.
How mad would you be, Hef, if you got like 12 Cragonals and we lost by 1 point?
We go get 1 Cragonal.
No, yeah, I'm gonna get 1. It's 10 points. Contribute to the team, Nakk. I encourage it. It's 10 points.
It would be like
you get a bear, leave, but like try to get a Cragonal.
So you know how in the U.S. you can go to like amusement parks or wherever, and they have these penny stretchers where you put in 2 quarters in a penny.
Yep, and then it stretches it and it gives you like a battleship design on it. They have them at amusement parks usually. Yep, absolutely have a bunch of those. Now you have to put in a dollar bill for those. It's crazy. You have to put in $2 or credit card.
For what? There's no expenses.
Yeah, I know. It was pure money maker. I remember the Walmart used to have the whirlpool where it would have like the you'd have the cool little whirlpool where the coins would go down to donate to charity. That was super cool.
Yeah, so if anybody in chat's unfamiliar, these didn't have water in them, but like, yeah, what is it?
They used physics. They used physics and static, where they made a smooth surface, and it releases it at the perfect angle, and the weight of the quarters was calculated, so it does a mini orbit with the quarter, like, and the quarter goes around and around and around, and then it hits critical mass, and to the point where it like slowly falls. You have to see it. There's definitely videos on YouTube, and then
like lightning fast.
And then at the end of the day, you get to watch this cool thing for 25 cents, and then the 25 cents goes to charity, and then Walmart takes like 15 of the 20 cents because Walmart's a scam company, but like it's still nice. Little nice thing.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, so yeah, that and the penny stretchers. Yeah, I feel like Cryagonal right now, getting one during this event is
a penny stretcher.
Your stretched penny. Yeah. Getting a souvenir.
It's like I want one. I want one. I'm gonna name it Balanced. Balanced or Thanos?
I'm just gonna name mine.
Thanos, like, cause he says it's balanced, like all things should be. I'll name it Thanos. It's worth 10 points. Got my Thanos.
Yeah. I love the lack of love. Just name it 10 points.
Every Pokemon stun points. I would love to see somebody get the shiny Moltres and it's just a fucking Cragnole in the clip. I can't wait because I know a bunch of people are into it. Like, a lot of the Mr. members are even, like, who normally don't interact, kinda are, like, mad at the situation. So, like, a lot of the ones that hate us, I feel like we've redeemed some points in their eyes by making that video. Because it's mostly for them, you know? But, fucking, yeah, it's just a, gross. I do appreciate the event getting put on. Like, it just sucks. Like, there's the idea of a rare horde is stupid. It's actually retarded. Like, I'm just gonna come out. The idea of a rare horde is dumb. Like, I am never gonna be impressed with a 5 horde. I don't care what it is. Unless it's like a Zora and that's like a different situation. Like, it's like, oh, nice, dude, you got a 5 horde. That's awesome. Good for you. That's it. That's where that conversation ends. If somebody gets a single encounter Pidgey, that is more valuable than a Larvitar. Like, in my eyes, just because of effort to earn. Like, I don't. Yeah, it's bonkers to me. It's worth 10.
Yeah. So, something annoying. I think I mentioned this in your stream the other day. Something annoying about the rare hordes is all of them are partnered with a Pokemon that only has 2 Mons in their Evo chain. So not only are you like, you're very likely to miss phase, but you're likely to straight up dupe because like Onyx and Steelix, that's only 2. Bibarel and Bidoof, that's only 2. What else? There's another one.
There's plenty of other ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Magikarp and Gyarados and the Dratini.
Swoobat, Woobat.
Yeah, it's always only 2. So, like, you're not only just likely to miss phase.
Yeah, Milk Tank, Eradicate, yep.
Like, that sucks, man. Why is it all... If they were paired with something that had 3 in a chain, that would...
No, the idea of a rare 5 horde is just dumb. Especially because some people got access to the 50% odds for, like, a month, got their shiny and got out, like Enzo.
Yep.
So it's like, I'm okay with making shinies more obtainable. Like, it sucks that because I got a single encounter Dragonair, but it's like, you know what? Give people the Dratini Swarm. Where I get fucked up is when you're making it harder for other players, so they're not getting the opportunities these other players had before them. So, like, the Mon is now... No, if making things easier is okay, but making things harder is just dumb. Like... You're not going to artificially value, like, the idea of a rare 5 horde is just dumb. It's like, wow, dude, this guy's so good at hunting. He has 11 Onyxes. No. You just fucked that, man, game. What were you thinking?
So with the rare horde and their, like, common alternatives...
I hope any English speaker wins, any English team wins the war.
Oh,
I'd like to see Mr. win the war.
That's how these events usually play out. It's like the entire game versus China.
Yeah. If I was a betting man, would I bet on China? Absolutely. But I would like to see anyone who's not China win.
That's just how it...
Because like it or not like it, no meme, China is #1 in Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's us against them. Same, to be honest. Yeah, what's up, Ginger?
I feel like these rare hordes...
And like, a lot of people think I don't like Team Mr. I really do. I think they're the best team in MMO. I think that other teams need to exist for Team Mr. to exist, and that kind of sucks. And the idea of a team... Like, I've been on tryhard teams. I was on the #1 server in Idle Heroes, and I was on the team, and it felt really good to just, like, whenever there was another good player, that we would just absorb them. And then it was like more of a monopoly, and then we were with all the super whales, and then like everybody looked at us and they see the clan tag and they know they're just gonna get their ass kicked. Like, that is a really good feeling, and I understand it, but a lot is lost within that kind of environment in terms of like fuck around, have fun, shoot the shit. Like, the degenerate video game playing is lost to a certain extent. But a team like that does provide upside potential that a fuck around team doesn't have. So like, it's there's pros and cons to both, and I do think Mister, in terms of like objective competence, is the best team. But they're the best team because they absorb the other players, and rightfully so. If there was nothing getting offered, they wouldn't. That's why I don't get salty when somebody leaves, right? Brendos was on my team for Aaron Friends, and he said, hey, I got invited to a super team. I got invited to a super team too. It's like, yeah, that's your best chance to get the Dragon Wings. I completely understand, but at the end of the day, it's like, do I want to try hard, or do I want to like play with the homies? And then if the homies win, bro, that's like a dodgeball, the true underdog story type shit. Like, that's like, ooh, baby, you know? Like, bringing the boys up with you for the win? Like, you and the goats and nobody thought you would win and you just win anyway? That's like the fucking dream, you know?
You commented on, like, Monopoly. At, like, the later stages of me being in Mister, it definitely felt like it was a Monopoly, because I was at the height of my streaming career at the same time that Petrowski was, like, really upcoming. Or, like, he was starting to upload regularly.
Yep.
And we were in the same team, so, like...
It was, like, almost all you. And then, Scott Voldemort and I joined Enix. And then you joined Enix, and then Enix was the strongest team. But then Enix was fucking retarded. Like, that's the worst team. I will not, does Enix still exist? If Enix still exists, I will say the old leadership is fucking retarded. I don't know about the new one, but I have nothing good to say about a team that somebody asks a question for help, and I post a link to an entire discussion on a guide and explaining the question they just asked, like in conversation. So to give people answer, 3 people said thank you, and then one of the upper leaderships said, don't you be posting your link and self-promoting in our channel. And I'm like, what? That post was there for half a day. There's like 1 million people on this team. No one answered their question. And then I post the solution to the question and you're gonna give me shit? And then I immediately went, Pete, Rengar, RNG, what team are you guys on? Team Air sounds good. I'm like, you guys don't do this shit, right? And they're like, no. I'm like, cool, sign me up. And then I've been on Team Air, and then I had like a mini falling out with like miscommunication where Master Keys thought I was quitting the game, and when I was getting deployed, so he took away my executive role. And then I'm like, why did I lose my executive role? I've done so much. And then it just turned into Assault Fest, and then later on we realized we're both just kind of retarded, or we were both kind of being retarded, and then I rejoined, and I still like Master Keys. Even when we had the falling out, I still liked him as a person, but like some things we said to each other were way over the line, but that just happens. You know, people are human. But yeah, Team Air is definitely the vibe for me. It's like try hard enough where like you're always competitive for stuff, but it's also like degenerate status, which I love.
Yeah. And there's no, like, crabs in a bucket syndrome. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Yeah, where it's like the parallel thinking and stuff.
Yeah, so, like, if you just put crabs in a bucket with no lid, we don't know why they do this, but when one crab starts to, like, climb out, the other crabs will pull it back in.
Yeah, that's the monkeys do it too. They did the experiment where the monkey, they would, like, put a thing, and whenever something happened, they wouldn't let the monkey do an action, and then they took out the thing that was like punishing them in the past, and then generations of monkeys go by, and like there isn't that thing that will hurt them anymore, and they'll beat the shit out of the monkey that tries to innovate at all when there's no threat to them because of tradition. Yeah, that's one of the thing that's like it's loosely connected to why humans instinctively fear snakes. Like, I've heard the same case made.
Oh, it's Ginger Matt. That's, yeah. The atmosphere of Mister is very different. I hope so, because whenever I was there, we had Princess Lolita.
Yeah, and she's gone.
Not to complain about her too much, but like she's got a whole thing going, to say the least. She got kicked. Yeah, I felt so bad because she gatekept so many people from getting in. And it was me that got her in the team to begin with. So I inadvertently felt like...
Nakk ruined Team Mister. You heard it here first. Yeah. Nakk was the problem.
Dude, that's kind of how I felt. It was like, every time someone like an otherwise good member got gate kept for no reason by Princess Lolita, I was like, well, that's kind of on me then, isn't it? Shit, like it's up.
So I used to invite everybody to Team Air, and then like because we were filling out the membership spots, there was a point where Team Air was on the decline, and then I joined, and then we had a mini renaissance because we were doing really good. That was when we were averaging 70, and I let some drama attention seekers in, and they started having all sorts of problems. And like we had a lot of great people join. Like OP still hard carries Team Air. He's now one of the best shunners in the game, and a lot of these amazing people did join. And then a lot of people who joined ended up being later on Team Mister members, like Louis Official and stuff. But and that's also because in Summertime Gladness, and that's also because like Air got worse for a little bit. But now Air is like in the best state it's ever been, and like now whenever I invite somebody, I just make it so somebody I've personally like had conversations with, and I'm like, okay, this is an adult who's a cool guy. You can join Air. That's my vetting process. And it hurts me sometimes because people will be like, oh, can I join when I beat the regions? I'm like, no, just join now, dude. I'm like, you're gonna beat all regions, right? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, join now. Like that's the like we can help you more now. You know what I'm saying? Like you passed the vibe check, and then I just tell Rengars or OP, I'm like, hey, I got a cool guy. Can you kick someone? They're like, bet, and then we do. I'd like to join a team at some point. My fear is not being tryhard enough. There's so many good teams that are tryhard enough. Like Rue, if you just looked at Team Rocket's montage, I'm pretty sure Rue isn't a fully fleshed out team yet. And Rocket just made a fucking 1 month montage, like Call of Duty style, on every single member of his team's shiny. So like if you are looking for a good team to join, there is Team Brew, and there is Team Goon, and Team Zombie. I would have said Team K-pop, but Team K-pop just fucking self-imploded for whatever reason.
Oh yeah. That's how we got Hef, right?
That is how we got Hef. But I would say there are plenty. Air is full. Air Mush as well. Yep, I'm sorry. That's just, you know, you don't memorize. It's hard to rifle off. Mush is a good team as well. The reason I didn't say Mush is because I thought Mush was pretty fully fleshed out. Because you got 1 million streamers on that team, and I thought you guys were fleshed out already. That's the only reason I didn't say Mush. Bulky Bill, I like Mush too.
So yeah, Ginger Matt just
Yeah, close to full. That's why I didn't say you guys. But
comments on what you said there, Matt. But yeah, Princess Lily was a piece of shit. That's it. I never got the impression from her that she was like just lying. I feel like what she said never made any sense whenever it came to gatekeeping people. It was always shitty reasons. But I felt like I always got the impression that she actually believed the reasons that she was saying. But yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to touch on that before we proceed. She was just a really bizarre case.
for Mister, the vast majority get rejected, but you do kind of have to know people to get in. Even our boy Young here didn't have any luck because he found a home with you guys. Any luck before he found a home with you guys? Yeah, he said he originally wanted to join Mister, but he said getting rejected by Mister was the best thing that ever happened to him. That's one of the reasons why Young is one of my favorite people. We got lucky. Like, hey, you know. And then I said Goon. Goon's a good team. Like, I'm not gonna recommend Air because Air's kind of full, and we have so many good people. It's to the point where it's difficult to kick people. I'll make special exceptions for friends of Air. Like, we're not elitist or anything. We're just full. If we end up like going on a decline, which we're going through like a little bit of a renaissance right now, but if we end up going a little bit of a decline, but right now the spots are reserved for friends of already existing Air members, because we don't even have enough room for everybody's friends. That's why.
You know what's crazy? Like, the craziest thing about Team Air is it's 100% full with 150 players. And
everyone's been online. Everybody's been online.
Play every day.
115 or 100. I saw 136 online within 2 days.
Yeah, in Team Mister, at any given time, there's at least 50 people in the team that haven't played in the last 3 months.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying Air kind of has a good system where we just let Air members back in with priority as soon as, like, who hasn't been online as much. And because we don't gatekeep it all and we just let cool people in, we're always having a rotation. The only people who stay are staff and like veteran members. So like I can be like, hey guys, I'm gonna be gone for 4 months, and then I'll be one of the 12 that are just sitting there because I got deployed. That's why I no longer petition for an executive role, because it's like I'm not doing a good job. That's just the thing. Whenever I'm here, I'm as active, like I'm super fucking active, but I shouldn't be an executive because, again, I get deployed. When I retire, I hope they give it back, but. Oh, thank you for the follow, Joe. I only have 200 hours. Been playing for like 3 weeks alone so far, though. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Mush. Right now we have Mush members in here. Mush is kind of full. Goon members. Goon is an up and coming team, pun intended. Like there's a bunch of good teams. Fucking Bulky Bill is the big member if you want to go straight to like one of the executives of Team Mush. There he is. But yeah, there are a lot of good options for you. Just cause Air and Mister aren't at the time. And if you do want to wait around for Team Air and you pass the vibe checks for me and you're here a lot and I think you're a cool person, I'll try to get you in. But right now I'm prioritizing 2 people. I have them in a notebook, in a Google Doc. I'm like, okay. Because somebody the other day is like, can I join? And I had no idea who the hell he was. And it's not an issue. I'm like, dude, it's not a no. It's a no right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I promised these 2 guys, they're the 2 guys I'm trying to get in. And I just want to see that they're online a little bit more, and then we'll let those guys in.
Yeah, Team Yuxi is one to consider.
Yep, Team Yuxi. I haven't heard of it, but like, yeah, for sure. There's plenty of good teams.
I'm in the Cryagonal spot, and there's like 5 Team Yuxi people around me, so they seem good. And I want to throw this out there. We obviously have no problems with Team Mister. We love Team Mister, even though, like, what I've said is not to like dumpster them or anything.
No, it's just a different team. It's not a bad team. It's not a worse team. It's just a different team. It's not the vibe for everybody. That's it. Yeah. In fact, in a lot of ways, it's better than us if that's what you're looking for, but we also offer something Team Mister doesn't, and other teams offer something Team Mister doesn't.
Yeah, if you are a try-hard shiny hunter that doesn't speak Chinese, then Team Mister is the best team in the game for you.
Beautiful. Well put.
Sure. If you do speak Chinese, then there's like 50
Team Misters that are like Team Mister on crack.
Yeah. What's crazy though is like they don't have the shit that Ock does. Like they don't have colored Detsu and shit. Like some do, but like it's the same over there as it is over here. There's like 2, 3 known people that have them. Mister couldn't have gotten you unbanned.
I have now written ban appeals for 5 different people.
Yep.
The only one that hasn't gotten accepted was my own self. Every other one has been 100% success. The only ban appeal that didn't go through, and I'm talking permanent ban, the other 4 were permanent bans, have all been saved. Soma, Young, Killua, fucking, there's another one. We'll just say whatever number that was. Just because I'm at that point where it's like,
Killua was Dr. FJX, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Yep. Him? I was optimistic that they would get. So I was almost 100% sure that Young Action would get unbanned. Killua, I was a little less.
Because and Young was super confident. I'm like, no, he's been banned before. I'm like, I did him twice.
Oh, Killua's been banned before?
I've done his ban appeal twice.
Oh my god.
That's why when you said him the second time, I'm like, you're right, it was Killua, because he's the X guy. Yeah, he's been banned twice.
Okay, alright, that adds up.
Yeah, and then, you kind of got why he's been banned twice. Mister can go 3rd or 2nd place, I believe. Enix still does exist. You gonna relive? Gonna relive? What is relive? Did my Twitch go down?
Our experiences in Enix, or?
Oh no, I'm never going back to Enix. I love Air. If the only doubt I've ever had about leaving Air is if FaZe Clan was open, but FaZe PHASE, FaZe Clan, that'd be such a good team.
I think Air's the place to be right now. Though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave, especially because of how much we put into it. But
it has such
the name FaZe Clan though, PHASE Clan, is such a good name for pokemmo.
Oh, Ginger Matt wants to know if he can link in UFC's Discord.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, if you guys are interested in joining teams, yeah, and if you don't like your team, leave. Yeah, that's literally it. Not every it doesn't mean it's a bad team. It just means it's not for you, like for real. Right?
I think that's true like 95% of the time, yeah. Like
sometimes they're absolutely bad teams, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's not in my best interest to say.
But, yeah.
Okay, so anyway, these are the people I don't like. This is something that is wrong with this individual. Drama.
Yeah.
Voldemort.
He's Air recruiting. Technically yes and technically no. We're full, but you're free to get in line.
Life Batch is one of the people he's one of the two I was talking about. He's expressed interest in joining already. He's actually on my list. I can get Life Batch in. Life Batch, you want in? I promised you a spot and I said I when it opened up. You want in, Life Batch? I'll get you in after this. Be free in 26 minutes. He's one of the two names. They've kept 2 spots open.
2 spots?
Yeah, that's actually Life. That was actually for Life Patch. Yes, previously. What's up, Plays? How do you feel about me calling out, like, the viewers? Alright, just tell me that in 26 minutes, because we had this same exact situation last time, where OP kicked someone for you, and then you left. And then I But, yeah, like, Air's a super good team. Like, I love it. But how do you feel about me kicking, like, literally just calling viewers out and making them unsubscribe on the spot?
From, like, those that are in the team?
Like, just today, right? The one guy was, like, just came in here jabbing at my pushing for him. And I just, like, zero tolerance, just said,
Yeah.
who the fuck are you, pretty much. And, like, shut up. And then just, like, gave him an unpleasant reaction until he left. Because I do that a lot.
Well, that's something I feel like you handle a lot better than I did in my day, because, like...
I just feel like...
I think I banned 2 people ever.
I just feel like if you let them fester, it just gets worse.
Yeah, certainly.
So, like, if I'm getting... If you're not passing the vibe check off of RIP, like, I don't do this full-time. I'm not financially incentivized. And the way I see it is if you let a little rot in, you know...
Yeah, I understand. Let's see. For bans, I banned 2 people.
I don't ban unless I need to. Like, there's the one guy who said the N-word the other day, and then there's been a couple people. Like, I don't ban unless I need to. But I will 100% just, like, shatter whatever delusion they're in, that they can talk like that, and then they'll be like, dude, it was just a small jab, and I'm like, no. Because I know the game. We're adults here. Like, if you say something as the first word, that is, like, how you're leading, you're already pushing to see what you can get away with. And since that's your lead-in to the Twitch stream and seeing how, like, far you can go, it's like, okay, well, guess what? You can't do that. You're gone. And they're like, what? It was just a small test. No. That's it. Because, like, if you're trying to push your boundaries, like, that's what it is. They come in, they see how hot the fire is and what they can and can't get away with. And then you just go full, oh, well, you're gone. And they're just like, what? I barely did anything. And I'm like, bye. And I think that's the way to do it. Like, I've had more success doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I've had Shreddingly. The dude was a 17-month sub. I liked him as a person. But he would push my buttons every stream. And he was bad for the stream. And he wouldn't change. Like, that was his enjoyment, was, like, waiting until he can hit me where it hurts. And then leading the chat in a direction that was uncontrollable. So it's like, if I see that trait early on, and I have no attachment to the person, why not just get rid of them? That's kind of where I sit.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what is it? I never had anything like that. Well, I did. I'll talk about it a little bit.
Okay.
Um, we had some guy. We never figured out who this was.
You got away with it.
Yeah, they did. So if you remember, when people followed, it would show the name on the screen,
Yes.
and somebody would like make accounts with like derogatory.
I saw this. He did a bunch at once, all with similar names.
Yeah, it would be like stuff like Nakk hates white people because.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that one. I was laughing so hard. I really shouldn't have. But like, that was the first stream I watched. You were doing your Whale Lord event. You were doing your Whalemer Star You event. It was like you were being really chill. You got donated like 60 subs, and you're just like, oh, thank you so much. You don't have to do this. And then they give you more and more. And then Nakk hates white people as followed. And then like,
Yeah. And it just keeps coming.
Nakk is a cuck was one of them.
It took so long for me to think to just like, make the follow name not display. Because I was like, how do I stop this? Because like he's not using a chat message.
And I remember I joined your stream and I followed. And I didn't see my name pop, and I was super disappointed.
Yeah, it must have been after this nonsense, which was unfortunate. But like, he kept doing it even after I disabled names. Like he would just do it to say mean stuff to me. Like,
And then you would still say it in the chat. Yeah.
I was like, well, I hate freedom of speech. That's weird. You haven't tried using it. You haven't used the chat
He
box.
started giving you buddy too, right? To see the names. Just follows. You didn't go far enough. He should have given you the $1 to get his hate out there.
Yeah.
Then you'd be like, okay, thanks for the $1, loser. Just wanted to say y'all have great talking chemistry. I really enjoy listening. I'll appreciate you. Whenever Nakk joins, it turns into a podcast.
Dude, young action. Whenever I move to Germany, you, me, and Droxy are gonna get drinks. All right, dude. I don't know.
Rengar is in Germany too.
Yeah, young action and Droxy actually live in the same town.
Oh yeah. Yep.
This is a little town in northeast.
I love them all. And then we have 5 German members I'm tracking on air at least.
Yeah. So me, I'm preparing to move to Germany, of course. So once I'm out there, man, absolutely. Celtic too.
Yep. That's the 5th. Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm absolutely.
So you need to be extra patient with them because they're special. Nah, just kidding. That has nothing to do with Germany. Just that the 5 viewers themselves happen to be special, and they all happen to be German. Okay. No need to bestitch an entire country.
I'm 3D. That's crazy. I'm from Indiana. Right now, I live in Arizona. Sadly.
You hate it?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
I wasn't comfortable saying I hate it until like about a month ago. Then I was like, yeah, I actually hate it. It's actually pretty bad.
I love Hawaii. It's better Japan.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's American Japan. That it's more expensive.
I used to go to Ohio every summer to see my grandma, but then I went 1 year and she was with a girl I was dating at the time named Liz. Liz was African, and my grandma was quite insensitive to her. So
Yep.
after that, I never visited again.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Mm-hmm. Rip. That's the best way to put that.
It's like, oh. Yeah. Yeah, and we got the bad RNG where they fucking spam heal Blastoise.
Yeah. So Arizona could be worse. It's just I'm also extra bitter towards it because I'm here in the middle of the summer. It is 105 degrees at 9 a.m. I'm very tired of it.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad. Well, like, it might be different in Hawaii because it's like coastal and you have water around you.
Your coast can hit 102 all the time.
I'm not accustomed to it.
Yokosuka is considered the ghetto of Japan, though.
Yeah, so I lived in Tokyo, so it's like it was hot.
Tokyo doesn't get that bad. You're a pretty ways up there.
Yeah, fairly humid, but it really didn't get above like 85 or 90 degrees.
I've had it be 108 in Yokosuka. And then I went home. Well, I went to visit my best friends Matt and Andrew in Florida, in Brandon, Florida, and it was wonderful. They're like, "Is it too hot?" I'm like, "This is somehow colder than Japan. This isn't bad at all." What? I'm like,
dude, that's how I'm gonna feel in Germany. I'm gonna be like, oh man, whenever it's like a casual 60 degrees out in the like midsummer. Oh boy, every girl you've dated recently has had racist parents. That is unfortunate. That's the Ohio special though.
yeah.
You live near Canton? No, you wouldn't be 2 hours from Indiana if it was Canton. Cincinnati?
The Great Lakes suck, dude. Like, the Great Lakes just suck. The weather has ADHD. It'll go sunny, snow, rain. I lived in the Great Lakes for like a year and a half.
So I've read a little bit about how their weather systems act a lot more like oceans than lakes, so they're a lot less stable overall.
Yeah, they were an ocean at one point, and they got cut off.
Crazy.
Yeah, and then there's also the theory that they weren't an ocean at one point, and then that like a glacier moved over the United States, which is why it's flatter there. And there's like two major theories. One, it was like an ocean, and then it cascaded back. The other is a glacier swept across the whole United States, and then the Great Lakes were created by the thawing of the glacier.
Yeah, I don't know anything about all that.
I actually learned about the glacier. Speaking of conspiracy theories we were talking about earlier, I learned about the glacier because there is something called Lake Champlain's Loch Ness Monster. And the prevailing theory that they have their own Nessie, and the reason they have their own Nessie is because it was like in the glaciers, or it was like in the ocean, and then the Great Lakes got cut off from the ocean, and like they also have the river dolphins, which pays credence to that theory, because the dolphins will swim up rivers and like there's certain fish that can change salt water, fresh water, and the rivers are super deep. So that's one of the reasons they say, like, there's a potential that this Lake Champlain's Loch Ness Monster exists.
Yeah, this is something I would have definitely believed as a kid. Because as a kid, I believed...
Thank you, Betrays.
Oh yeah, welcome to that Betrays.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, it's definitely possible the science checks out.
As an adult, I don't believe it very much, but like...
You don't believe that there is a potential for a plesiosaur to still be around? They found the football fish. They found all these other fish that are still around. They found the giant squid.
Yeah, it's just that, like...
Who's to say a plesiosaur isn't, like, just chilling?
Alright, so here's my thoughts on it. The giant squid lives like actually in the deep ocean and in the Antarctic Ocean.
Yes.
So it's like it's in a specific environment that's really hard for us to explore. The Loch Ness Monster is in a lake, like one lake.
But you don't know if it's there all the time because there's migrational dolphins. That's what I was saying. That's.
What do you mean migrates? It's like it's a lake though. It doesn't.
No. No, there is. There's river dolphins that go to the Great Lakes. Yeah. There's tributaries. Yeah.
Great Lakes. The Loch Ness it's a lake in
Oh
Scotland.
yeah. The Loch Ness. I was talking about specifically Lake Champlain, and that there's science.
Okay.
There's science. Yeah.
Yeah, Lake Champlain. I'll say I know nothing about. It's totally possible.
Yeah.
Anything could be the case there, for all I know.
Yeah.
Especially since the lakes are like connected with.
Like, I wouldn't be super surprised if a version of a plesiosaur evolved a certain way, isn't the same animal anymore, and it's living in the deep ocean or just doing its own fucking thing. Like, that's not too much of a stretch. Completely possible. Like, you know.
Yeah. So,
It's a 50-50. It's either shiny or it's not.
yeah. I would say like the only I don't even know if this counts as a cryptid. The only cryptid I suppose I've held out hope for is aliens. I know it's not a cryptid. I used to really believe it.
Do you know about Mothman and the Men in Black showing up right before the Golden Gate Bridge collapsed?
Yeah, I watched a whole documentary about this. the I believe it was the Silver Bridge.
Yep, the silver bridge. Yep.
Yeah, and I watched a lot about that. Apparently, around the same time that the original Mothman sightings were happening, was
There's CT footage about the people in black. That's what spawned the movie franchise, the Men in Black, going around and like talking to anybody who had any sort of experience and telling them not to tell anybody else the information.
but like the implications of that being the case are like literal Men in Black that are for some reason hiding a cryptid, like seemingly for no.
I think
what do they gain?
the way I view it is it's not that they're hiding it. It's they're an organization designed specifically to deal with things of that nature and secrecy.
They like came and got it.
Yeah, like they know this thing is going on. They're doing their best to combat it. They're trying to keep things hush hush. And they're going around because they're interviewing people and they're like, okay, when was the last sighting? How big is this thing? Fuck, okay. You know, because I like to see things from an employee's, because I'm in the military. I like to see things from like, what's the logistics of like an organization existing for one specific set of circumstance, and that's pretty high. You know, like, this is the department that deals with if something like this happens. This is the department that deals like if something like this happens. Okay, now you're an employee, what do? You go around talking to people, get some information, tell them not to tell anybody, and then you do your own thing. Right? That's how you would do it. If
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're super competent and they're cunt-back aliens, but I'm saying if such a department did exist, that's how they would do it. They would just be like normal guys like you and me who are trained a little bit better, and then they would go talking around people, do some investigative journalism, and try to prevent stuff from happening. Or at least...
What would they gain from like catching this cryptid?
Oh no, just like talking to it, being like, hey bro, you know, your alien friends, we have a contract or whatever. The higher-ups told you not to do this. Are you operating like without their jurisdiction or whatever? Maybe, you know, if they already made contact. Like, that's the thing people like to say is we already made contact, you know?
As much as I would love to like learn that that's the case, and also hate it, that's kind of terrifying. I really don't believe it. Like the
I don't believe it either, but I'm saying the scenario I'm envisioning is that they're like, okay, we made this department. If this thing ever happens, you're to deal with it. And then that thing happened, and they're like, okay, well, let's do our goddamn best. Okay, what did you say you saw? Okay, and then the bridge still collapses.
Yeah. Oh, this is I don't know if I should talk about this one actually. I'm gonna backtrack.
Go ahead. No, say whatever you want. It's my stream.
Well, I was gonna say if we want to talk about like a conspiracy theory that I actually think is probably true.
Okay, go ahead. Pizzagate, go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah. It's not related to Pizzagate is hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, if you want to talk about Pizzagate, I'm down.
I think after World War II, it is most likely that Hitler survived.
And went to Brazil.
Either Brazil, Argentina, some people say Spain, but I feel like that's a bit too close. That's like, in my mind, that's like almost guaranteed to be what happened.
Yeah, they're definitely, whether it be Hitler or not, there's definitely a Nazi presence in Brazil and Argentina following World War II. Like, when shit started hitting the fan. And if you're a leader and you have as much money and influence as Hitler, you really don't go out if you know you're gonna lose. You'd probably evacuate somewhere, so it makes sense.
Yeah, so him and his wife allegedly like killed themselves in their bunker. It was demonstrated during like the autopsy that at least it's essentially guaranteed that the woman was not actually his wife. And the results regarding like allegedly his body were inconclusive. And then all of a sudden we don't have his body. Just gone. Like, oh, that's interesting. Like,
Osama bin Laden too. They didn't even take a single picture. They dumped it in the middle of the ocean like he was Megatron in the Transformers movie.
Yeah, I kind of wondered about that too, because that's exactly what they said, right? They dome him. I don't.
Yeah, they literally did what they did. They did the dumb shit they did, where they're like, "We're gonna drop him in the middle of the ocean." What? No, you publicly shame him. You put his head on a museum or something.
Yeah, it's yeah, they put his body in the ocean. Did they? I don't remember. Did they injure the woman that he was like shielding himself with?
Oh, they shot both, allegedly. He took a hostage and they said nope, and they just killed both.
Yep. And it didn't work because he was 6'4".
Yep.
Easy to forget. He was a tall motherfucker.
Hey, it worked with Trump having a 5'6" bodyguard.
True.
Hey, it can work.
She's really doing her job, huh?
Yeah, hey, that's her job. Same situation.
Yeah.
We were alive when that shit happened. That was crazy. You're like, hey, Trump got shot.
What are the yeah, at first we ignored that guy because we were like, okay, buddy. And then lo and behold.
We were like, oh god, he really did get shot.
No, he fell down after loud noises.
Oh yeah, I forgot CNN. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I forgot. Shame on me. Yep. He fell down after loud noises. Which is true. That's like saying, you know, that's like saying he's rather forgetful when he has dementia. Joe Biden is in the best state of his life.
He's doing great.
He is actually more competent. Being old is his superpower. Does everybody forget that was literally said to us like 2 months ago?
Yep. I love that.
What's up, jumpers? This isn't politics, guys. This really isn't. This is them lying to us. This is like, what the fuck? Like...
But it's funny because there was a theory for like a week because Biden made no public appearances for like a week.
That he was dead.
And then he made one where people said that he was allegedly like much taller than usual, and
then he had that skin issue on the back of his neck that looked like a mask. That didn't help.
Yeah. So people were saying he just died and replaced it.
Yeah, he was threatened into stepping down. They all said, we're gonna turn against you. You keep running.
I will say one pro of living in Arizona is that this is a battleground state. So
what's up, Techno?
It actually matters. Techno, welcome. We were talking about you a little bit.
Yeah, we were talking about, he was saying, you know, Techno used to get me into the Jimmy battles. I'm like, that's funny, I did too. And he said that 5 of my shinies were from hunting the mons Techno told me to get.
Yep. I told Techno when it was happening, I was like, dude, I net 3 shinies this week because because I was EV training the team you recommended me. The real Joe Biden is in Lost Lorne Forest.
Prove it. I've only seen like 13 Donald Trumps young from you, so he has a little mod where like Joe Biden is Zora. Yeah, it's retarded. It's retarded.
Joe Biden's still using synchronized Muna.
Yeah, dude. Crazy. But my strat was better than the Chansey because mine had a chance to flinch, which will save you a lot of turns in the long run.
I saw the video of Young Action recently finding a, I think it was a Venipede, and Zoro came in disguised with the shiny one, so there's just a horde with 2 Donald Trumps in it.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time. I've seen multiple 3 Zoro hordes. I used to hunt there all the time.
I have only seen it once, and it wasn't mine. Odds are like 1 in 8K, right? To hit a 1 in 20 chance 3 times consecutive.
I don't know. I went to like 160. I think I got Connie at 160. And then that was like the wettest I've ever been because after that, you know how I've been under odds 5 times out of 39 shinies. I got 3 shinies within a 24-hour period. I got the Cottony at like 160k, and then I got like a 1,700 Patil, and then like a 3,000 Zora. You can check to see how good my memory is. I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Hmm.
The videos are posted on YouTube.
It feels good and it feels bad because like on one hand you kind of know you just peaked, and
I just left. I said this is a sign. I haven't gone a double yet. Zora's not for me. I don't really like it anyway. I got 1 of each. I'm like, okay, bye.
You know, like I'm gonna be kind of sad if I get a shiny Cubchoo here.
A shiny's a shiny.
Yeah, but if you remember Nakra,
Points for the team.
yeah, Nakra had a shiny Cubchoo, and it was my least favorite shiny. I straight up almost considered like giving it away in an event because I just hated it so much. I was like, why did I get this?
Joe T was so mad about the coughing the second you came back. Like he was so mad at was it no, it was a Ghastly.
Yeah. Yeah, he has every right to be furious with me. He's come to me and said that like he's forgiven me and he's not upset, which tremendous respect because
yeah,
he has every right to be mad at me for it.
Yeah, he was mad about it for months. I was there when he said it's okay, Nakk. I'm like, wow. Cuz he was like I can't believe you did this to me for like a couple months.
No, that's totally fair.
And then you know me, I'm an instigator.
And what's crazy is Joey OT isn't even like the only person that I did that to as well. Like I was just super indiscriminate at that time. But he's the only one that's come back to the game.
I remember everybody was like, it was like you were under a different idea. They're like, this is the nicest person in the world, and everyone's just sucking you off to try and get a free shiny. Because you're giving away like 1 million shinies in global. And then you actually got like banned for, like people get banned for being too nice in global. That's crazy to me.
I'm causing spam.
Yeah, because you're causing spam by making players have a good time. You know what? Let's shut down the shiny hunting Discord. How did that work? We're still paying for residual damage because of that.
Fucking shiny the hack Discord.
Yep.
How they fought him on that so much.
And that's the reason we can. That's the reason we can link in chat. People don't understand the lore behind our ability to link in chat. It's because they fucked this shiny hunting Discord that used to promote.
Yep. The ability to link a Discord at least came from Shiny the Hack specifically. Because how unwise can you be? A guy spends like $20,000 on your game
every like month because he's a Bitcoin millionaire. He doesn't care.
Yeah. Does not care at all. Loves the game. And then you're just like, no, you can't link it.
And then he lost all goodwill towards the game and he's just like, okay.
Yep.
And then he quit.
You go in the Discord, it's not like he's linking like Amaranth.
Like, I'd understand if he had a Mr. Beast channel.
Yeah.
With Chris Tyson in it. Like,
it's literally a pokemmo Discord he's put together.
And he was moderating it very well. Like a lot of the OGs, you know, like every week there'd be millions given out.
So my Discord at peak, I think, had like 300 members. He got his up to like 650, I think. He got his Discord was huge. Might be even bigger than the Petrovsky one is now. No idea.
He had I became one of the moderators because Ska and I were doing the year-long event, the 1 month event, and it was like 3-month event, and I drew a lot of my event from that inspirations. But I was actually a moderator in his Discord toward the end because we were trying to rebuild it after the fallout because he had like 7,000 people in the Discord. And then after he shut it down, he had to rebuild from scratch, and he was struggling to get over 1,000 again.
Yeah, devastating, right? Fucking awful.
Yep, he ruined him. He was crying about it. Like,
we got Life Patch in chat wanting his team in.
You know what? Yes, thank you for reminding me. I was gonna say something toxic, but no. Yes, let's get him invited. Yep. Can you give me post your name or whisper your name or just whisper me in general? I can. Hi, Genius Patchley. Oh wait, I'm busy. And boop. Welcome, brother. Oh, wrong team. Oops. Pretend that wasn't in global, guys. No mistakes were made. Your eyes are deceiving you. These aren't the droids you're looking for. You want to hunt Megumi with me? You like my Pikachu Cragonal when I sweet sent the first time? I love it.
I'm in the Cragonal spot right now. Trying to get that.
I'll do Cragonal after this. Techno, I'll kill you. Oh, wait, I can't say that in global. Good catch me.
Uh-oh.
Yep, didn't say that.
There we go. Get him in here.
Yeah, I type shit like that in team chat all the time. My most common go-to whenever somebody slightly, when someone ever slights me a little bit is, I'll kill your whole family. That's my default. Gets the adequate response. The,
Global.
I can't be saying that in global, though.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't think it'll go over well.
Lately, whenever I'm in global and I'm just, like, beefing with people, I never get, like...
I'm scared to type in global. I'm generally scared to type in global. I
just accept it. See, I've got nothing to lose anymore. Right?
Yeah, it's fair. I have everything to lose. I'm not even a content creator anymore.
Yeah, true. Actually.
Yeah, I'm not a content creator.
But when I'm like messing with people, lately a lot of people just go, like, Anglo Jake, I'll touch you. And I keep getting that response. I'm like, what is it? Why is everyone saying this to me lately?
They're coordinating, they're becoming stronger. The hive mind.
Jeez.
Soon. The Day of Reckoning. Have you seen the Papa John's The Day of Reckoning when he got fired for saying the N-word?
Yeah. Oh, he defended that for a while.
Oh, he did. He's like, and he tried to get his majority share back. What a Chad. He doubled and tripled down on the N-word too. He's like,
yeah.
He's like, I'll say it again.
When you're with your pals, you know. Like,
yeah.
Weird dude.
As the CEO of Papa John's, it's still named after him. Who really won? The best part is like it's such a shitty situation, man. I love that fucking Applebee's and Applebee's and Chili's are doing better than forever because their prices are still the same as the McDonald's burger and the quality is just way unmatched. And the food's always been good. Like not Wendy's, fucking Chili's is a goated restaurant, I don't care. And Applebee's is a goated restaurant, I don't care. You can also get alcohol there, you can sit down with your buddies, watch the game, and you're spending $12 a burger. Why the fuck are you getting a Big Mac for $12? You're actually out of your mind. Like, you can get actual food. Just go to McDonald's, just not go to McDonald's, just go to, like, you're more validated to like go with your work laptop and just decide, hey, I'm gonna go to Applebee's. And then also Applebee's has a reward program. Also, they have a car side to go pickup. So it's like, why is anyone going to McDonald's? McDonald's deserves to go out of business.
Yeah, their prices have, like, somebody did the math on it. They're like,
did you see the pickle being thicker than their current Big Mac? Shrinkflation is real. Dude, I was just randomly talking about Tom Brady and now just popped in your stream. That's so crazy. Dude, you were just randomly talking about the most famous athlete of all time. And then, like, you just happen to see the most famous athlete of all time on my jersey. That's crazy. What are the odds? Higher than almost any other player ever. But it's still coincidental, I get you.
Hey, Minish, scroll up real quick and click on the link Young Action just sent.
Uh-oh.
No, it's good.
Okay.
He's making merch for you.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
If the material is this, I would actually. Did you design this? Or did you Photoshop this?
I think he actually just put it on the shirt too, like on a model.
Send this to me. I'll buy one. But I want the shirt to not be shitty material. I like the shirt that's like made of basketball shorts. I spent 30 minutes on it. Dude, I love it. I absolutely love this. I'll wear this on stream almost every day. I'll buy like 3 of them.
Yeah, I'd buy
It'll be super passive aggressive. I love every aspect about it. My friends who don't play pokemmo love the video.
I wonder if you would actually be able to get away with selling that, like, in-game, because it is technically
Why wouldn't I be able to?
Man, because, like they have this weird relationship with...
Whose art am I using?
DM'd it. All right.
Do they own the IP of the oh, so now fair use isn't a thing anymore? That's crazy, Pokemmo.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that'd be interesting. And we'll just say we're not making any money off of it, and we aren't. We'll just sell for cost. Then we're extra safe. The only thing is we need to get a better... I love this. Here's your PNG. You can put it on each shirt of the website. How about... if you can find... Can you find the spandex material type shirts? And I will give you all the money that's made off of it.
Yeah, can you make it as hot as possible so I just have a heat stroke when I wear it out here?
Oh, dude, true. True. Can you, like, make it sick, like, Arctic temperature? So that way all of our people living in Alaska can feel like they can't wear it indoors because it's too hot.
Yeah.
Like a niche within a niche.
I mean, I'll still wear it, but I'll be miserable. I'm gonna be rank with that.
What's up, Diamond?
Welcome back.
It's your boy.
To the raid.
I already followed him. Nothing to gain. Let me give you another shout out, my friend. Did you like the Spider-Man 2 pizza?
On the... Oh.
It's the entire song. I added it. It's great.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, that, like, stupid...
Da 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 da. Have a great night, man. Bummed out about Smurgle. Hey, you gotta keep trying, man. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Ooh, baby. That's my boy JW. It's been a while.
Wait. JW has a... He got a shot at Eevee, didn't he?
Yes. Yep. I knew him before that. He pokey started in my stream to get the walkthrough for the game. Yep. He gifted 5 when he first started watching the stream. He gifted 5 subs. Mine isn't signed or worn by him. Mine was worn by him in the game. That's the difference. That's more impressive than signed. Do you have anything in your possession that was worn by a murderer of at least 3 people, 4 if you count himself? I do.
I wish.
Hey, you want my jersey? You want my jersey? $5? $5. I think the display case itself is worth 70.
See. Only neat thing I have these days is a Minish OT cloth.
Hey, I have Nakk within arm's reach. Here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's slightly out in arm's reach. I'm a fucking liar. Here, let me change my eggs.
That's good.
Slightly out of arm's reach.
Yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom anyway.
Shiny locks.
Yeah, anyway, who likes trap-ins? That mon sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude, I gotta hunt another trap inch, because,
Vibera, I know, you might get mad at me for saying this, but Vibera is the better shiny.
it is really good. It's hard to argue with that, 'cause, like...
I like Trap Inch, though, because it's a utility mon. Give me 1 second, I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
The Rock. What's up, Poke Trainer Hunter? Also, my Nakk OT. Wait.
Yeah, so for anybody who doesn't know, while I was in Japan, I gave...
Oh, that's cool. It gave me the frozen while it adjusts. There it is.
Nice. Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Dude,
Dude, that thing was so hard to sign because it's like, there's no support. I was so worried I was gonna mess that up. But it's pretty much just like an OT from pokemmo because it's like I got it in a claw machine, so it's like it's essentially like I caught it, like my OT that I passed. And in exchange, I have a nice claw here, the minute signed for me. And you can't tell on the stream, this dude is swole. Like, he looks buff. He is buff, dude. Jesus. That's all I'm trying to look into you. But yeah, I'm gonna need to hunt another shiny Trapinch. If you guys don't know, there's a mod for this game. For the,
Dude, I love my StarForge PC.
Oh, yeah?
So sick I got that fucking sponsorship. I always forget I did. And then I walk back and I see the anime big titty girl with all the jellyfish. Like, and I see like the RGB walking back to I'm like, ooh, I did spend $5,000 on a PC. But it's okay, guys, because it's a tax write-off.
That's true.
That Panda Express I just ate on stream, also a tax write-off. The sodas I'm drinking on stream, you guessed it, tax write-off. Renga un shiny. What's up, Ray? What's up, mi amigo Ray Gamer? Okay, guys, you ready for this here? You guys better get ready. Okay. I'm gonna learn you. Okay, Nakk? I'm gonna learn you, okay?
Learn me.
You're gonna learn you. Bromeda. I'm joking, of course. Apriendo con minish. Soy a mejor. Apriendo español con minish. Creo. Quiero una shiny Pokémonas. Or quiero un variocolor. Excelente.
Necesito más variocolor.
Trey necesito.
Yep. Oh, hold on, I'll get a Spanish introduction in too. Hola, me llamo Nakk. Yo estudié español en mi colegio, pero ahora no puedo hablar. Lo siento, ¿no?
Sí, ciencio, por favor.
Oh, boy.
Do you like that I intentionally try to sound as bad pronunciations? Like I go out of my way to make it not Spanish.
I think I told you this, but in my language school in Japan, there was an American there who had essentially just like that. He's like, Watashi no namae wa Shamar desu.
Buena, lo hice muy bien.
Yeah. Awful. And I was like, why does he have to be an American, man? He's making me look dumb by comparison. By comparison, I had really good pronunciation. Like, Watashi no namae wa Teira desu. Boku wa Amerikajin da. Like, I try to sound like a Japanese person. I try to like...
Look, you can get by, as somebody who's lived in Japan for 7 years, you can get by just by saying excuse me really loud in every conversation.
Oh yeah, they really love that sumimasen. If you hit...
Yeah, you just hit him with the sumimasen, sumimasen desu ka, sumimasen.
Wait, why is it a question? Excuse me?
No, excuse me when you need help.
Yeah.
It works in every situation. Like, you excuse me, and then you point out what you want. And then you're trying to get by, excuse me! And then try to get someone's attention, excuse me!
Yeah, everything.
Sumimasen! Sumimasen desu ka?
I think in Japan, I was really proud at the level I got my Japanese too, because I focused so much on pronunciation at my restaurant, like people actually thought I was Japanese until they turned around and saw me. As I memorized like everything I needed for the job really well and all that, and that was always really gratifying.
Except that except that you got hired because he thought all Americans like baseball, and you then
ignoring that part.
Jinx! It's pizza time again. I love it. I don't get sick of this, and the fact that it's gonna make you guys mad makes me like it more. When you hear this every 2 seconds, the pizza time. Jinx, the goat. Dude, it's crazy. We got Nakk, we got Jinx, we got all the goats in Team Air. What's up, Chase?
It's your boy Petrowski.
Oh, you're Petrowski now? Awesome.
Yes. So, guys, today I'm going to be telling you why you should invest in mage staffs.
Did he do that?
No, I did that.
A lot of people did, and they all got burnt.
Yeah,
Oh, were you the one who did that?
Yeah, I thought
You got everyone burnt?
so many people were mad at me.
Nakk whisper. Oh my god. Does it make you feel better if I told everybody to invest in alphas, and I was 100% right?
Good for you, man.
But nobody listened.
That's the difference. I gave shit advice if people listened. You give the best advice if nobody responds.
Oh, dude, I realized, and I actually cost my relationship with Joe OT. I swore at people that if they don't listen to me, I'm gonna make fun of them until the day they die.
Yep.
Like, I literally just went, I said, you are a loser. You will never, I will make fun of you whenever I see you if you don't listen to the advice I'm giving you. Sell your mysterious balls day 1. Do not open them. You will walk away with this vet with like $10 million. And I made over $40 million that event. Just flipping the mysterious balls. I'm like, sell, 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 sell. Don't invest, sell, sell, sell. If you want to reinvest, at the day before the last day is the safest time to buy, and then buy them all with all the money you made, and you'll have 5 times the amount. And some people did, and then they made hella money now.
Yep. So
But I said sell, sell, sell.
You don't invest minute 1. You sell minute 1.
And then I had a viewer open a shiny, and he was a friend of mine, and I said, hey bro, I know you got a shiny. We're not gonna bring it up. Okay, I know you opened the mysterious ball by accident when you were trying to sell it. We're not gonna bring up the shiny. We're not gonna encourage this.
Choice and got rewarded for it.
Yep, and then there was the Petrowski spike where he opened like the 20 balls and got a shiny, and then everyone started buying them again. And I'm like, guys, sell. This is a spike. I'm like, you've been holding out. Now's your time.
Good times.
But the anniversary event, a lot of people did listen to me, but yeah. But if you had listened to me, I didn't foresee that much of a gain. I didn't foresee the 200,000 investment turning into a 6 million a piece investment. Like, not in a million years. Maybe in like 8 years, you know, not like 2 years after, if that, like a year after. But
yeah.
Yeah, I've made over 500 million. I've just been slowly offloading the boxes. I have 2 listed at like all times. I have a Charmander and a Bulbasaur listed right now.
Very nice. I really wish I did the anniversary event. It happened during my hiatus.
That was the one time I didn't get deployed during an event. Also, we have 2 spots in Charm. I said whisper me, Nakk. Don't you want a Charm?
I'm in a Charm.
Oh. Well. Alright, first 2 people to type hi Minish and Global. Also, love you, Jinx. Jinx is the best YouTuber. Cragonal coming soon. Thank you so much. I want to get a magma hideout Cragonal. That'd be sick. But,
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, can you actually?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
True, yeah.
Look.
To our beautiful dev young Ashram, you can now get shiny crag.
I love that since the Gen 2 sprites are all front facing, if I click on this, it does this.
Nice.
It's the best.
That's unintended for sure, but that like
That's awesome. I'm gonna keep this forever. I think I'm gonna make and sell the Cragnal shirts.
got a high minish in global.
Oh, I did. Thank you for pulling it. Retired OT. Dude, that's a couple letters being the best name in the game. You're a couple letters off being the most base name in the game. Oh, is that my OT?
Oh yeah.
Vapor 1? Oh, I love it.
Vapor 1, yeah. So I've got 6 of these now, so I'm just gonna have Vapor 1, Vapor 2, Vapor 3, Vapor 4.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it's great.
I love when it clones the alpha. Retired OT is my alt. Damn, you just grabbed it with your alt. That's crazy. I should invite my alt, actually. That's a good idea.
Bulky Bill, I like that name, Bulky Bill.
He ran the Poke Olympics. We gave the example earlier.
Oh, nice. So, Bulky Bill, you've actually inspired me to do my own Poke Olympics come the winter in 2026. I'll probably host an event like that.
Did you guys, you want to know what my 1,000 YouTubes? So I hit 4,000 Twitch subs. I mean Twitch followers, and I'm gonna do a YouTube. I'm gonna do a YouTube because I'm about to hit 1,000. Once I hit 1,000, I'm gonna do a big event. It's gonna be a month long or month long event, or 2 months. I'll do 2 months. I think that's a good idea. It's gonna be a 2-month long event, and the 2-month. Guess what the event's gonna be to celebrate with a $10 million first place finisher award.
Chica?
Whoever records the most clips in the next 2 months of Shiny is running away in the Safari Zone for $10 million.
Oh no. Man. Uh-oh. You ready for 20? Push it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm on Charm. I'm not ready. I'm on Charm.
Oh, you're fired, Chuppers.
You waited until I'm on Charm? That's fucked up. I'm on Charm with 2 accounts.
Precious time. Now if you get a shiny, it's actually Chupper's fault. Prepare to get banned in an hour, Chuppers. You're done for. Check it out. Look at that form. Oh yeah, he even does, what is it, the scapular press? Gotta go up just the tiniest bit at the top, he does it. I don't know why people always rag on his form, he's got it. Welcome back.
Yeah, I have good form. I don't know why everyone keeps, oh, he doesn't have good form. Yeah, I'm doing 130. Speed ones.
Well, you even do, I was saying, yeah, you even do,
Clappers.
yeah, the scapular press at the top. Like, you got it. I don't know. I guess people just want to, like, say something.
I've gone, like, the video has 100 views, and I've had 6 people comment on my form. Being bad. Like
6% of people chose to tell you that your form was bad, even if it's fine.
Like, the only comments on it were just overwhelmingly negative. I almost took it down. But then I said if I take it down, the terrorists win.
Yeah, I like that. Uh-oh. Pepperson, do you want to invite someone to our opening here?
Efferson, you wanted the link?
Pepperson's leading his own shiny charm right now.
We have 1 spot. I'm full.
Yeah. Anyone?
Young popped one for us.
Anyone you want to?
Now that he found out he can buy them for $1 directly, he pops them all the time.
Yeah, it's.
I used to stream pokemmo in the health and fitness category. Thank you, Bulky Bill.
That's really what you should do, honestly. More overall viewers in there.
I've been a loyalist to even the fake category, like, for the longest time.
What, the Pokemon MMO 3D?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Even when I was getting 70 viewers, I refused to leave.
That category was hilarious. Because every night, like, this happened once in a blue moon, like maybe once every 3 months, but you'd go on and there actually was somebody playing Pokemon MMO 3D.
Oh, yeah.
They always have 2 viewers at most.
And they would get mad at me for not playing the same game as them. I was gonna raid him, and the first thing I walked up, and I see him looking at my own stream, talking shit about me not playing the actual game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, no raid for you.
Yeah, it's like, you're stealing my views.
Yeah, dude.
This game doesn't even exist. As far as we're concerned.
Yeah, like, that's along the lines of what he said.
Yeah, I can feel it. I've heard a million, like, bad reasons to be upset with streamers.
Dude, everyone universally likes me. Look, let me post my stream in global, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there it is.
That was a little raw. I might actually get muted. We'll see.
See, FU agrees. It's okay, they were all thinking it.
Finish for the win.
Stop spamming your shitty link, your shitty stream link in global. Nobody's gonna watch you, bozo. Petrowski's better. I have heard in almost those exact same words that same statement from somebody who came in from global. And almost those exact same words, like without even being a letter off.
Dude, look at Team Chat. Look what I just got hit with.
Jake's height is 5'0".
And then he lost himself.
Thank you, Bulky. Aw, thank you, Dip.
That's rough.
I love having Hef on the team. That's such a W.
I know. Hef's been great.
He's been apparently playing this game for 1 year, and he's already like one of the best hunters in the game.
Every now and again we get people like Mudboy Lotus.
I worked really. Yeah, he left. Mudboy left.
But yeah, he just like picked up the game and was just putting in like 10 hours a day.
Yeah, now he's on Mister. But it's like for the reasons we described earlier.
Yeah, he does play like a Mister member. He should be in Mister.
I feel like I play like a Mister member when I can. I feel like I put in every hour of my day into this game. I just don't get shinies.
Yeah. That's something that kind of sucks about being a Mister, is like, because everybody's shiny hunting all the time, you're literally watching your teammates get...
That's how it is in air!
Yep.
we experienced that already! I've seen 4 shiny Chikoritas in the last 2 weeks! But, like, well, I have to be concerned with the problem we already have?
Any swarm checkers out there, there's a Remoraid swarming hoeing.
Remoraid, Nakk. Remoraid.
Yeah. Oh, you say Remoraid?
No, that's how it is pronounced.
I've always said Remoraid.
Yeah, it's Remoraid.
Man.
Remoraid sounds sexual.
Huh? By what metric?
I really, if I explain it, it's gonna get me in trouble.
Reem.
Reem.
Reem. Yes.
Reem.
Just the word reem is like.
Reamer. Yep.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
I had to say it without getting graphic.
Go into the cryo spot. Does the cryo spot improve at night?
I'm gonna go to the Cragnal spot. I'm gonna get one.
Yeah, you know what, Sam? I'm on my way.
Fuck it. We're going Cragnal.
Yep.
Fuck it, we ball.
One of the coolest shunts, in my opinion, is
Cragnal. It's 7 points.
Well, yeah, of course, cryo.
Snow Gracilio in the ice.
Let's say that hypothetically, Cragnal is not the coolest shiny in the game.
Okay.
Second would.
It's literally the coolest. It's made of ice, but go on.
Yeah, but it would probably be Snorunt in Shoal Cave, because I love the way you have to, like, if you want just Snorunt, you have to, like, go and lock yourself in overnight.
It's still mixed.
I'm talking about. Yeah, so.
It's still mixed.
No, at night it's only Snorunt in the deep. Like you have to go all the way in the back.
And then not log out, and then let the daytime transition, and then it's not mixed anymore.
Yeah.
But it'll log you out the second you leave the game or change channel.
Yeah, but yeah, because that spot's underwater. Like you can't. Yeah,
you're not even supposed to be there.
Yeah, so you literally have to get trapped in there with it like that because the tide.
And then you can't change channel.
But you can continue to shiny hunt, which is pretty awesome. I think that's one of the coolest ones.
It's kind of sick.
The weirdest condition.
If I wasn't committed to the alpha, I would do that.
Well, we already missed it, like, because it's already under the. You have to get in and then wait for it to turn night.
I'm not going in from the right location. I'm going in from the wrong location. It's not Chargestone Cave. Is it?
No. No, you go left from Icarus.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I found Young. I'm on my way, Young.
Young's about to get his 1 billionth shiny in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He hasn't gotten a shiny in like an hour, dude. What's going on?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Poor guy.
Dude, there's a Crag on my screen. That's awesome. I really love Crag, you know?
Yeah? Why don't you Crag and all about it?
I'm gonna if I don't get a shiny one.
Every shiny's a shiny one if you get the mod.
That's true.
And then I'll use it in the compilation. You should actually log out, log back in, put the mod on.
Yeah.
Because I want a compilation. It'd be sick to include you.
If I get a shiny,
What else are we hunting, Abe? We're gonna go hang out with the best team in the game. What? Where's the Mr. members?
That's what I was wondering. Where's China?
Oh, my egg's hatched. Time to go back.
Yeah. Can't even like get out here in time.
That's why I said this is a shitty spot.
Yeah, it's awful. If you're trying to hatch eggs, at least you gotta be here or not.
Wow. Good attempt, guys. I'm coming back. Time to burn another couple repels.
Young Atcham, last time I was here, I was on channel 4, and like every tile had a player on it.
They're on channel 5. Well, we're channel 1 because we're number 1 because we're the number 1 team.
And we're all gonna get at least one.
All the shiny Cragnals are on channel 1. Oh yeah, Cragnal spot where 170 misters are camping. Yep. Only 170? They must be having an off day.
170 out of 150 of them. Where are you?
Did you see Young's meme where it's like 5,000 Mr. members? Did you see the Giga Chat meme? That video was, I did a good job like glossing over the jokes, so like the more you looked at the video, the more you're like,
yeah, the worse it gets.
Oh
my.
Do you like how I like that was first take too. That was all one take. And I got the pregnant pause in right before I talked about Cragnal where everyone's like, okay. And then I'm like, needs to be buffed. I must have thrown a couple people through the roof.
Or
It's not worth enough points. I think we should switch the legendary score and the Cragnal score. That way we can guarantee no one's ever hunting anything else.
yeah, we have too many people playing the game normally. We need more Crag.
We have... People aren't getting limited to their maximum potential. Like, people are still able to make their own decisions a little bit. Like, we need more Cragnal in the game.
Yeah,
I think...
Beta versus Alpha Cragnal Sensor, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have a Cragnal mod. Everyone who sends me a clip, it will be 100% used. I will spend hundreds of hours making it the best video ever, or I will most likely delegate that work to Team Rocket and pay him hundreds of dollars to make the best goddamn Cragnal montage in the next 2 months.
We could make like a 15-minute clip montage of, yeah, just people finding Cragnal.
In wrong places. Imagine someone gets a legendary with the mod. Oh my god. It's a legendary Cragnal.
Yeah.
The Moltres clip that everyone wants to see, and it's a Cragnal for no reason.
It's gonna be hilarious. They're gonna Master Ball it, and then the comments are gonna be like, why would you throw a Master Ball at a Cragnal?
Dude, that's the best. I love that. I delete comments because I found out that's what you're supposed to do as a YouTube. I learned from Mr. Beast. Actually, I was doing it before that, but that actually is true. But I used to argue with commenters who were being trolls, and now I realize you just delete the comments, and then that's all that you need to do. You just don't respond. You just hide user from channel if they're doing it multiple times, or you know, you delete the comments. But with that Cragnal video, I didn't have a single negative comment. Not one.
Negative to say. I mean,
everyone is just like W mod, best mod ever. I love this game. I love the Cragnal Wars. Like, everyone's just overwhelmingly positive on the most toxic video I've made to date.
Yeah, I think they should decrease odds of shiny odds for Cragnal. Why, Abe? I think they should increase them so more people can
experience it. Exactly. Nakk.
Leave it 10 points though.
Only 10 points, Nakk? Oh, maybe you're not who I thought you were. Only 10 points? Oof. It's a 5-horde, dude. It's got to be at least 60 points.
That's true. Yeah, 10 points for each mon in the horde.
For each like section of the snowflake. 10 points. Yeah, you had to take a deep breath. What's up?
Now I actually kind of want to...
No, I want one. I want one as a souvenir for the Cragnal Wars. I actually want this. Like, the more we talked about it, I'm like, I want a single Cragnal for the Cragnal Wars souvenir. Like, look at the date caught. We always remember. Like, I'll name mine always never forget.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's gonna be a meme for ages. People will link a shiny...
And then I'm gonna do the t-shirts. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick, actually. So, when does this event end?
I think we have a month.
Oh, we can absolutely get it then.
Yep. It's a 5-horde after all.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really be confident, but you can be confident with a 10-point Cragnal. Any other shiny, you don't have much confidence. With a 10-point Cragnal, you're like, yeah.
Let's see, does anybody in our team want a shiny charm spot? By the way, we've got one.
Of course, your alt can be the friend of my alt.
Yeah, true. Wonder how my alt's doing. I haven't logged into it for a while. I only log into Angie or Jake to like mess with people and tell them that the global chat cooldown doesn't apply to me. Send 2 messages back to back.
You've broken the system.
Dude, they look identical. They look so similar. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I had to change them, among many reasons. That's one of the main reasons I had to change my wife left me for my girlfriend ID. And it really sucks, because we had a lot of good rep with that ID. Because we did so many events back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, I tried my best to fill your shoes in my own way. Because, like, the category completely took a shit. after the Voldemort drama happened.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you've like excelled and overachieved in every category.
I disagree, but I appreciate it. We'll keep doing our best.
Absolutely.
A lot of ways to go. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow, Monkey Jesus. That's such a good name. That's such a good name. Monkey Jesus. I'm super religious, and even I appreciate your name.
Did it put the monkey emoji after his name?
Yeah.
How? How did you make that happen? I don't understand.
I think it's part of his name. And for me, I have the monkey emoji as my smiley emoji default. So it just kind of worked out like that. Because his name is Monkey Jesus Smiley Face. Like, that's part of his name.
Do you see above it how Stream Elements said thank you for following with a regular smiley face?
Yeah, but my smiley face is a monkey, so it kind of just worked out even better.
I was like, wait, how did you do that? Dude has a...
He's actually a Twitch mod. We're making partner without having the requirements. Because we're just so based.
And yeah, young action, the Voldemort drama.
Are you comfortable? We don't have to give the identity. Are you comfortable with me reading the message he sent you?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
You guys want to hear, we're not going to reveal the identity of the individual. But, so, you know when you were like, what's the worst thing I could say to somebody? This is kind of it. This is what he said. This is what Voldemort said to Nakk. We have all of these screenshots of his schizo shit, but
let's see, because I barely even remember it.
So Voldemort, wow, and to think I was actually happy for you. Here, let me get back into my horde location because I decided to do my eggs. This deserves some. I'll do my best to do my emotional voice, and do acting. You know.
Great start.
I'm gonna channel my inner degenerate for this.
Yeah. What we got?
Okay. Let me get next to my boys. Alright, we got MD Dip in chat. That mon sucks. Wow! And to think I was actually happy for you. All this stuff I keep finding out about people talking behind my back for no reason. You have no room to talk at all, bro. I've done nothing to you, and all you do is have a pity party for Minish. It's insane. And I saw you saying, oh, he's reading the same line over and over and ignoring his chat. Man, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck was going on? Because I wasn't ignoring my chat. I addressed my chat, and I told him I was reading something, you dipshit. Man, fuck y'all motherfuckers that want to suck on Minish's little titty. So crazy how y'all feel bad for Minish, I'm laughing my fucking ass off. There's always two sides to each story, and he tells the story in his favor. It's quite funny. Believe what the fuck you want, and I lost all respect for you, you fucking asshole. All you people are the same shit, talking shit about me behind their backs.
So
you never say that to my face, you fucking coward. Why don't you go cheat on a girl who's good for you again? I mean, I guess I have pity for a mentally ill person too. No wonder everyone feels so bad for him. You're all a real fucking jerk for assuming shit, not knowing anything. You barely ever listened to what I said. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm announcing for the caps. You barely listened to anything, and what I said, and judged me, and went on and told Minish, like the 8-year-old little bitch you are. Good job, bro. This straight...
Is that concluded, just to confirm?
What's up?
Yeah, so...
I'm gonna see if I can zoom in so he doesn't see the name. So you're gonna miss the first line, but this was the message. We have it screened. We have all of his messages saved. No, this is 100% real. I think I did a good job conveying.
Would anybody like to know what crime I committed to receive this response? So I walked away from the game for a little while. I knew this individual. And what's crazy is when I came back, I talked to him first.
Oh, he used to brag that you said that you were passing the mantle to him and Scott. He used to tell us that all the time.
Yeah, I never said that. I never.
And he did that. I felt really bad because we never really knew each other at the time, and I was just left out, and I believed him because I'm gullible. He said that you passed the mantle to him and Scott.
I never said I passed the mantle to anybody, let alone him. So I went in this guy's chat and I talked with him, and we had a pretty good time. Seriously, like we just talked. All I did was talk to Minish positively. I didn't even talk about this person to him because there's nothing to say. Like, I went to his stream, we talked, we had a decent time, I went on my way. I go to visit Minish. After a while, we talk positively. We say nothing about him. So I have no idea where he gets any of these ideas that, like he said. I don't get it. Especially that he's, like, quoting something. He's saying that, like, I said, what was it?
So, at the time, I had no idea because we were doing really well and we were averaging, like, 60 viewers, but we'd lose followers and I just kind of wrote it off. Apparently he was going around to other content creators using the evidence of his destroyed stream that I did that to him. And meanwhile, I had him blocked and had no idea there was an issue. And then you came and you just associated with me, and that's what spawned that message, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a...
Talked to you positively. Like, I didn't demonize you out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's where you went wrong. You were supposed to demonize me.
That's true. I looked at this message. At first, I was like, whoa, what? Huh? What am I looking at? Like, what did I do, buddy?
Apparently one of my boys has a message. I'm gonna keep his anonymity up, but apparently one of my boys has a similar message that I had no idea about. But there's like 30 people with messages like this from this guy now. It's like, I just had to wait and bide my time after this happened for the 50th time, because I'm like, he's just gonna keep doing it. And you know...
So, yeah.
Yeah.
When Minish links his stream, if you don't say, fuck you, Minish, get your shit out of my sight, then he'll DM you. It's this kind of garbage, apparently. Like, you have to hate Minish. You must.
So, like, his big... He actually used it as reference, because I became friends with a person who mutually was telling me to leave the community at one point. You've probably seen him in chat. He's my buddy Normio. Normio actually told me to leave the community, and it'd be better off without me. His words. What brought that on was he had only talked, right, he had only talked to Pump. Yeah, anyway, he had only talked to Voldemort, and it was, yeah, I misspoke. He had only talked to Voldemort. Gosh, I really fucked up.
No, you're fine.
Okay, cool. But anyway, he had only talked to Voldemort, and he said that I should leave the community, and then, I just kinda endured. I lost, like, a lot of my viewership. But the funny thing is, at one of his messages, and we have this individual's message, he put out in his own Discord, because one of our mutual friends sent it to me, that if you don't leave, if you watch or interact with me in any way, he doesn't want you in his server or to be involved in his content at all. And so what happened when that happened is he lost over like 100 people in his server that same day, because I was saying you can be friends with him, and I'm still okay with you guys being friends with Voldemort, but yeah, let me see what this is saying. Feel free to talk, Nakk. I'm reading something on the other monitor. I got a couple of messages.
No, you're good. I think you handle all this very well.
But yeah, it is what it is. And like, from what I've heard, he is showing growth, and I don't really care. I don't wish any harm on the guy. I hope, like, I heard he's doing better, and then I also hear he's doing worse. But this kind of behavior has repeated itself over time, and at the end of the day, what's already happened has happened, and who fucking cares? But it is entertaining, and there was a point where he was trying to get me off the platform, and it was crazy. I would have a report on my stream every stream, But then now the cool thing is if you're blocked, you can't watch the stream at all, which I really appreciate. I'm gonna read a message on the other monitor.
It used to be if you were like blocked, you just couldn't chat, but like you couldn't make this person not watch your stream, so they could show up and report it every time. But yeah, Young Action, 99% of MMO is drama free, and keep in mind, Minish handles this extremely well. Like going out of its way not to name this individual to just avoid drama. We'll talk about it because like we find it interesting and it's a part of the history, but we don't name them. We don't. Minish in particular doesn't want any doesn't wish any ill will to this guy. Same guy that was the cause of a big team to disband. I didn't know that. That's not particularly surprising, but
that happened 2 years after he tried to cancel me for over like 3 years, and then a lot of the OGs still have a bad relationship with me. I can't give you any hints, but there was a recommended Petrowski thing for December, and his name was on the recommended and mine wasn't. And there's a lot of things I still deal with to this day because of this individual. But luckily over time he recreated his behavior in isolated incidents. Meanwhile, I've been the same person throughout. And at the end of the day, there are people who aren't gonna like you, and it is what it is. But like, I feel like the more we just keep putting ourselves out there, the more we keep just doing the right thing, eventually, like, and it's also comforting to know is that we've already been like worse than Mr. Beast's type of cancellation in our small ass community. People messaging me to KYS, people telling me to leave the community every day, losing like over a couple hundred followers, having at the time the 8 big Twitch streamers come at me because I hit the #1 spot. That was before Petrowski started streaming on Twitch. As I said, we were averaging 70. Now I just have a zero tolerance policy. I run my own stream my way, and I just do my own thing, and it is what it is. But I think in general, I know not everybody is religious, but it's a good policy to not harbor hatred toward anybody else, not for their sake, but for your own sake. The more you let yourself carry a burden of just like, you know, this person fucked me or this situation sucks, it's harder to move on, right? And I think it's important to remember, no matter how bad it is, there's always exceptions like depression and whatever have you. But I've been depressed and I understand it's hard to even get out of bed. But if you're not at that point, and for those who's been at that point, they know when they're not at that point, it's therapeutic, right? Like, I didn't have a good relationship with my family, but now as an adult, I've chosen to forgive them, because at the end of the day, what's already happened has already happened. And when I did that, I just became a happier person overall. And then, like, even dealing with, this was a really hard 2 years for those who have any understanding of my military situation this last 2 years. My dad almost dying and a bunch of other stuff. I don't even need to revisit it. That's my own personal stuff. But I think, like, it's a silver lining that stupid shit like what was going on before, like, sometimes things do happen for a reason. And I think the thicker skin I've developed through this repeated instances, through people trying to cancel me. Before, I was like a year and a half into Twitch streaming, I was always trying to make everybody happy. I wasn't banning the people, you know, and I think I was worse for it. Now I understand, like, it's like, okay, if somebody doesn't like you, that's fine, right? Because it's better that you just be genuine, because sooner or later, you're gonna, like if you choose neutrality when you're not really neutral, people are gonna understand that you're not neutral and you're kind of lying to them, and then now you have a reputation as a liar, right? Or disingenuity, and like, people pick up on that. People aren't stupid. So, like, I find it's a better recipe for success to just be completely authentic. Even if they don't like you for that, there are a lot of people who will disagree with you, but they'll have an understanding that, well, at least we're not getting lied to, you know? Or at least he's coming from a spot where he fucking cares, you know? So like there's a degree of like we don't have to have the same opinions on anything, and the more you just like pretend to have an opinion on something which you don't, or the more you don't say something, the more it builds resentment in relationships and your life work balance and all these other things. So it's just better to do what you want to do, and it's better for the other party if they care about you, because I don't think any friend, I don't think any significant other wants the person they've chosen to like invest their own time and their own relationship into to be unhappy. And if they indirectly or inadvertently make you unhappy by you being a version of yourself that you're not, it's just going to have unforeseen negative consequences. So the best thing going forward is just to be yourself, and if it doesn't work out, that's fine, because that's just a compatibility thing. It doesn't make you a bad person, right? And then as circling back to what I was saying before, if you are carrying the burden of responsibility or the burden of like, this is something that's done to me, this incident is causing this difficult to me, you are right. And you're justified for what you're thinking. But at the end of the day, if you're a good person, you don't want to burden others, right? And the only way you can get out of this situation is if you A, burden others, or B, you face it yourself. And burdening others is just going to make you more miserable. So in my eyes, the only choice you have when you're in such a situation is to do your best to deal with it. And until like a couple years ago, I thought I knew what depression was. I found out the hard way this past couple years. And if you're in such a state of mind, do your best not to get the drug help. Use it as a last resort. But if you need that, you need the antidepressants. That's not don't discount that. But I fucking hated it, bro. I don't know how. I got kind of lucky in that the alternative was going to jail if I didn't do my job, and that kind of forced me out of it. At a certain point, like I just like threw up a bunch and I forced myself to do stuff. But I will say I think I got super lucky, because like any free time I would just be lying down staring at the ceiling in my rack. I stopped working out, and then it just like stacks. Like, you know what the right thing to do is, and you just can't do it. If you haven't experienced that, just try to have a degree of understanding that it's like it is a completely legit thing. And I, for about 25 of my years, didn't think it was a legit thing, but it 100% is. At the end of the day, it's up to the person, like how they get out of it, and that's what sucks. It's like you're designed to get out of the situation. You know what you need to do to get out of the situation, but you're unable to, and it's just like an impossible thing to describe. It's like, you know what you're doing wrong. You know, like, that you're not taking the progressive steps to better your situation, but you just have an inability to, and then you get more and more frustrated with yourself, and it just stacks. Like, you guys can understand the snowball effect, right? If you're doing the wrong thing, and then it becomes more and more hopeless, I think. But it's one of those things where if you just haven't experienced it, because I had a best friend who told me about it, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing though? And I went really hard on him, and if I could do it again, I would. That's a big regret I had. But I'm like, bro, but you're not doing anything. You're just sitting around all day. Like, of course you're gonna feel sad. Like, and he's like, I don't feel my life's going anywhere. I'm like, well, you're not doing anything to make your life better. Of course your life isn't going anywhere. And it's just like, you know, I think about that sometimes, and if any of you guys believe what I'm saying, just try to be more open-minded if you don't understand it, and just assume what they're saying is correct. Hopefully, if you value your relationship with a person, it's already a person you trust to a certain degree, then I don't think they would lie to you about that, hopefully. If you are getting manipulated, I mean, that is always a possibility too. I don't want to set you up for failure, but yeah, that shit is crazy. I don't even know. That shit is super crazy. But yeah, anyway, not talking about that shit anymore, but yeah. I felt, since we got on the topic, it was worth bringing up. But, yeah, mental illness is mental illness, and there's, like, a reasoning for most things. Not all things, but there's a reasoning for most things. And I think just understanding that certain things just kind of happen, and developing a plan to move forward is, like, the best thing you can do for yourself. I don't know, I kind of ranted a little bit, and I revisited points multiple times, but I hope you guys got some value out of that. But yeah, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Hopefully it came out better than I think it did.
Well said. Well said.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm saying this right. It's, like, difficult to fucking describe, but...
Yeah, and, like, the extra difficulty you'll come into is, like, describing it to someone who hasn't experienced it. Like, I think it's essentially impossible. Because even if they...
I fucked up, and I discounted my friend. I was like, bro, you're just making excuses, and that's what I said to him, and I really regret it. I said those exact words. And it's like any kind of other illness, you just don't get better because you want to. But, like, there is a degree of personal responsibility, but it's like an inability to take that responsibility. It's like a roadblock. It's just awful. Yeah. It's super hard. It's super hard if you're ever in such a situation. But if you're not in that situation, 100% do your best to forgive those around you. It'll make you happier. What's up, Stefan? First time catching a stream. Well, appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, we have no music. We've been just talking to Nakk, and I want people to hear Nakk.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Welcome, Infection Zoe.
Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, that...
Zoe's one of the viewers that speak Spanish, right?
Dude, half of them. Half the English ones speak. We have a lot of actual people from Spain. I like that we're at the point where we can at least communicate. Oh, thank you, Stefan, for the sub.
It's sick. Appreciate it, Stefan.
But,
Speaking of Spain, you just reminded me. I'm about to finish my Delta course. I'm considering prior to going to Germany, like maybe I could get a job in Spain for a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure. I gotta look at my options a bit first, but it's one that keeps coming up.
Really, Spain? What would you be doing?
Yeah, I would be an English teacher.
Really?
Like, yeah, English as a foreign language, of course.
You don't want to be an English teacher in Japan and be miserable?
No, I don't have a college degree. I can't get the visa.
Oh, that's how that works?
Yep. What's crazy? If you're on a different type of visa, you can totally be an English teacher in Japan, though. If you're on like a student visa, because they're just that desperate.
Hey, Stefan, I'm not sure if you've seen, but not only do we have the base sprites, I'm not sure if you've seen the new video about the Cragonal War, where I talk shit on the event being poorly scored in the most passive aggressive way possible. We also have the all shinies be Cragonal mod as well. This is my own personal. Hola, soy Zoe. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? What's biblioteca?
Esta.
¿Dónde está? Excelente, Zoe. Excelente.
Because
Crusader de Pokémones. What's up?
Biblioteca es library, pero esta es this.
Cazador de Pokémones. Ja.
Library. I have this problem when I speak Spanish lately that I want to insert Japanese words because the pronunciations are very similar.
Kumenasai.
When my brain reaches like a Spanish word that I don't know, I want to say the Japanese word so badly.
I do that with French all the time. I feel you, actually. I'll just start speaking French by accident.
Yeah, it's so easy to do, especially if the languages sound similar.
Pourquoi?
Pourquoi?
I haven't seen the vid yet, but I agree with your poor scoring part. Yeah. So what we did, because Cryogoners are worth the 10 points, we made a mod that makes every shiny encounter a Cryogonal. And for my $800 event, by the way, I forgot to link it. I have an event ongoing which has $800 worth of prizes. I'm gonna do it again next year, even if people keep not participating. I hope to see more participation as it goes on. But it's my way of giving it back a little bit. If we can get some donations from the community, I'll once again put $500 of my own money toward it. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy. All you have to do to participate is catch and post your shinies. And there is a 1 point recording bonus where either if you catch it on stream, I can record it for you, still get the 1 point, or if you just like have any sort of recording software, you don't have to have any voice or audio or anything. I'll make do with what I can. If I don't use the clip, I don't use the clip. But for a limited time, if you use the Cryogonal mod that makes your Pokemon shiny, so every shiny Pokemon you see is just going to come in as a Cryogonal. So if you're hunting something like Torkoal, there's just going to be a random fucking Cryogonal in the middle of your screen. It's going to be great. And it's going to be the ultimate Cryogonal montage. You have my personal guarantee I will use all of your clips submitted in my montage. And you will get an extra 2 points, vice 1 for the event. So it's actually a buff to 5 hordes. I'm hunting Volibee Rufflet. I'll pass on the Cryogonal. Dude, no, Steven. That's the best part. While you're hunting Volibee and Rufflet, you're gonna get the Cryogonal. So you'll just randomly see a Cryogonal come across your screen in the middle of your Volibee or Rufflet horde. It's gonna be fucking outstanding. And then I'll use it in the montage. So every shiny Pokemon is 10 points. We fixed the game, guys.
So if we want a meme, like if we get behind enough in the event, I feel like we could just submit these to the
as Cryogonals. Yeah. That's what I'm planning on doing, because we're not gonna win.
Yeah, like four goals in a Cryogonal.
Like, every Pokemon we submit from here on out, if it's not worth more points, we say it's a Cryogonal.
Yeah. Oh.
Got the Ducklet Pheno? Hell yeah, I have. Yeah. And then the cool part is I use the Gen 2 sprites, so they're all front-facing, so when I click to see the back, it's just like, whoop, there it is, whoop.
The regular, yeah.
Pikachu, normal OG Pikachu is so great.
Also ABS. You can submit the clip even if you're not an Aaron Friends.
Yep. No, seriously, dude. So if you just join my Discord, it's super easy. Just Discord. There's links in any of my YouTube videos. They're all over the place. ! Discord and chat. You just come here. The event is pinned right here for the forums, and then it's literally at the top, Ultimate Shiny Hunter, and then you post your reaction videos here. And if you are using the Cryogonal mod, I will use it. I want to have like hundreds of people just getting fake Cryogonals. That'd be the best montage. Park already knows about it. He came into stream. He's like, you motherfucker.
Willie the King, what is up? Good to see you, man.
Dude. That's my boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Willie got the white Vaporeon! He hit his 30 month! He's got the Cummy Vaporeon! Let's go!
What Vaporeon?
Look, it's a white Vaporeon. Vaporeon makes its body of whatever was the last liquid it consumed.
Oh.
And it's white.
Oh no. Okay.
Here, do you need me to explain? See here. Here, read this out loud for chat, please.
Don't you worry. I got it.
Read that. I just posted it for Streamlabs. Read it.
I blocked Streamlabs.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I swear I did.
You did?
Yeah, a while ago.
Hey guys, wait.
No, we're good. We're good.
No. Here, I'll even do the.
All good.
Hey guys, did you know in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans? Not only are they the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Vaporeon are an average of 3 feet 3 inches tall and 63.9 pounds. That means they're large enough to handle lots of love and support from their families.
One copy pasta ruined this whole Pokemon for everybody.
Yeah, dude, who thought of that shit?
Yeah.
I'm proud to say, like, I don't have the cleanest mind, but I'm proud to say I never understood the Lopunny thing. I never understood the Gardevoir thing. It wasn't until I was an adult and, like, I saw the meme 30 times that I even made the association.
Yeah.
Like, whoever is like, ah, yes, Pikachu, Cryogonal, look at those little, like, those little icelings. I want to put my dick in there. Like, whoever thinks like that is... That's crazy. I'm not trying to kink shame. We all have our own kinks, but like for me personally, I don't get how people see it that way.
Wait, young action. What do you mean? Like you did with your banner? You made an AI country song out of it?
I made an AI country song out of Vaporeon cop like I did with my ban appeal. Is it country? Yeah, country. I knew it. I misread.
He's such an insane asset to the team.
He's what our team needs. Whoever wants to put a dick into any Pokemon has mental issues, no shaming. I disagree. I disagree completely.
Hold on. What do you mean?
If you had a Ditto.
No. It would transform into you.
No, it can transform into anything. It's proven. You showed a picture, it can transform.
Oh my, yeah, I know it transformed into like a cannon in the anime, but like...
It can transform into anybody.
It has to transform into something.
I'm just being real. I'm not gonna lie to them. You might not like my answer, but it's still my answer.
But it can't like talk.
Does it need to? Can a Ditto have a human egg? That's the question.
Can Ditto consent? And the answer is no. It can't speak.
Can a Ditto have a human egg?
Oh.
That's the question.
We're already unsure of how it works with Pokemon. Like, for example, when it's
if a Ditto did a perfect transformation into a human girl, like Prime Megan Fox, how would you know?
Because it doesn't talk, it just says Ditto.
But it could just be mute.
Yeah, Prime.
So if a disabled person can't talk, they're not a human anymore? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's like Megan, whatever.
You know, that's the checkmate.
How am I losing?
You just lost. You just got checkmated. I set it up. Checkmate.
Guys, I tried to defend humanity here.
You would have no way of knowing. Look, I'm not saying I would willingly be with a Ditto, but I'm saying if there was a Ditto version of Megan Fox and you had no idea, and it had, like, enough intelligence to write and stuff, how do you know?
But that's not the same, because, like...
That's pretty much a human at that point.
Alright, hold on. What was it? Whoever wants to put his dick into any Pokemon is mental issues.
Yeah, we agreed with that. We agreed with that. You and I agreed.
No, you said you disagreed.
Except Ditto.
Oh my...
Because you wouldn't know. It's your species. It literally transforms into species. The Pokemon don't know. That's why they have eggs.
I'm gonna write a dissertation on this. Oh yeah, FOG. I love that video.
Batman, I got this low punny.
Caught a little Pokemon.
Did you see that? You see. Yes, but Joker, I liked it better when you killed people.
Yeah. I like that you spelled it like that, Hef, because that's kind of how he said, like, low punny, right? He doesn't say Lopunny.
Yeah, this is low punny. A lot of people pronounce low punny.
I don't like that. I don't know where that comes from.
I've always thought it was low punny.
I call it Lopunny because it hops. It's like hop.
But you also were wrong about the Remoraid.
Subjectively, yes.
No, it's pronounced that in the stadium, therefore it's correct. Like the Gen 4 Pokemon Stadium Battle Revolution. It says Remoraid.
That game slaps. Like
it is, but since it says Remoraid, that's the correct answer. There's no laws against a Pokemon, Batman.
Like, there's no
But like, I would not judge somebody who unknowingly fucked a Ditto. Or a Mew if it used Transform, or any Pokemon that had the ability to move Transform.
What about someone who didn't, like, it transformed and they were aware that it's a...
Ooh, then it's a 50-50. It's subjective to what happened. I'd be more understanding than a Lopunny, though.
That is true. Like, just a straight-up Pokemon. Like, there's no...
Yeah, it's like, well, at least it was like a human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I still don't like this.
Yeah, it's not. I knew we were in dangerous waters, but sometimes, you know, you gotta explore. Ask the hard-hitting questions.
Bulky Bill's asking hard-hitting ones.
Have you seen the Bellsprout animation? Dude, I love Bellsprout. Bellsprout's... I'm so happy to have the Safari one.
Oh man, lately I've been rocking, I think I told you about it, I've been rocking the Mystery Dungeon sprites.
Dude, you know it's Mystery Dungeons for the game, they re-released it for the Switch.
Yeah, I saw.
I'm thinking about doing a playthrough next weekend.
That'd be sick.
But you guys need to react on my Discord if you want me to do that. I need to see at least 15 people interested, because otherwise everybody just wants me to play pokemmo. Go to message board. It'd be message board, react on this mystery dungeon. You need 9 more reacts or it's not happening. Because, yeah, I don't want to alienate 90% of my audience by playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon if no one's interested.
I will say it's kind of hard to judge from community polls, because whenever I would...
That's why I say 15.
Yeah, well, whenever I would stream, I would also do polls. I'm like, hey, would you guys want to watch me play, like, Minecraft or something? And people would say yes, and then I'd play Minecraft and I have no views. Like,
yeah, that's why I say at least 15, because it's like, we have 4,000 people, 15 say yes, we should at least get 3. Everyone said that for Undertale, and then Undertale, I think I was averaging 4 viewers.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
But I had a lot of fun with Undertale, and the 4 people, and I had a great time. That's why I don't look at viewership. The only reason I know I have viewership is because I looked after 3 months, and then I saw I had a 4-viewer stream, and then I looked, it was the Undertale, and it kind of made sense, because... Hey, thanks for the charm. I need to go to bed. Well, I appreciate you being here, Bulky. W streamer. Nakk is a W streamer. Thank you so much for Nakk's compliment. Appreciate you, Bulky.
Not talking about me, man.
You definitely helped. Shut up.
Bulky Bill don't know me.
You do. He met you this whole stream.
Yeah. Doesn't know my past. The man I used to be.
But I love how your argument... I knew you were checkmated the second you said, well, Ditto can't talk. And I'm like, normal people can't talk. Are they not human anymore? And you're like...
Alright. What is it? It reminds me, you see people arguing about, like, abortion on YouTube. They're like, oh well, if you just can't do this.
Regardless of your opinion, I think it's dumb that, like, one side is putting words into the other mouth that isn't true and using fear-mongering as a tactic to get people to vote for them. Because a lot of people can disagree, and 100%, like, people are not going to agree. But isn't it fucked up when one person... So, Trump is on the same... So, for actual policy, Trump is the same as Reagan. No... Firstly, he's not going to appeal anything or make any laws. He wants to make it to the state level. And him personally, he agrees in the three circumstances, which is rape, incest, and... if it endangers the life of the mother. Those are the 3 circumstances, which, but again, he wouldn't restrict anybody. He's going to make it at state level, just like education. And I personally am looking forward to education getting put at the state level, because then New Hampshire gets to be okay while California gets to cannibalize itself. I should not have, like, and then if you don't like your state and its educational policies, guess what you can do? Well, it's not that easy, but it gives you the option to go to a different fucking state. So, like, if one state has policies you don't agree with, you just go to another one. Crazy, right? It's like you're not trapped. Like, that's good politics. Like, if you believe in a stronger government, and I personally am an actual libertarian, and I agree with a stronger government, you should agree with a stronger state government. How awesome does it sound for like fucking whatever million people are in the United States to be like, hey, let's make us one size fits all policy. That's great. All of humanity should wear the same shirt size and the same pant size, regardless of like demographic and all these social concerns. Fuck no. What it should be left for like what works for New Hampshire doesn't work for what works for California, and what works for California does not work for California. That's the joke. But yeah, man, like, for real, if you like government, you should like a stronger state government. Do not leave it in the Fed's hands. That is just dumb. Like, that is just an L situation. And for anyone defending current education, I just saw somebody on the defund education post, or the, it's not defund, make it state. They said our entire organization would collapse. And then they said, well, we're 40th, we're the worst out of any first world country. And then the guy argued that they weren't getting enough money. And then if you look at the stats, America spends more money per individual person than any other country in the world. And we're 40th. So I don't think it's the money. I think it's the bureaucracy that doesn't allow the money to see applicability, and how you disband bureaucracies. You disband the organization, and they'll hide behind, well, this is necessary. Obviously it's not necessary. Like, people are hurt a lot off shit like this. Like, if something's not working, you should be open to change.
Willie, you're right there, but I think we're about 10,000 years away from that.
I think we will most likely not exist before that happens, but I'm with you, B. Willie. As a fellow idealist, I deal with my best friend from Belgium.
Yeah, and it's you definitely feel that way as well, like whenever you travel to a different country. Like,
dude, how many countries do we have in our Twitch chat right now? Like, for real. I have a sub from, I know I have subs from 47 countries, because there's 47 countries in the rankings.
Oh, you just reminded me. When I streamed, I used to keep a little black book.
Which is the best country at the time?
Just which, like, every unique country that I had a viewer from and what viewer they were.
Oh, that's too much. I just go off of the sub.
No, I learned how to say hello in like a bajillion languages, because it's like, I just wanted to personalize it for everybody.
Let's see.
It was fun.
Let's see the power rankings for the best countries in the world. Alright. How to view subs. How to view subs by location.
You can do it with just viewers, like not even.
Yeah, I don't care. We're going by who's the best of the best.
That's true.
Broadcaster subscribers under audience. Okay, under audience. What? I don't see it. Content. Monetization. Subscriptions. Subscription names. Subscriber badges. Sub only chat. That's what everybody wants right there. That's such a non-dirtbaggy thing to do. Let's see what the current power rankings are. It's always entertaining, because I remember one time it was Norway.
Norway. Nice.
It was Norway over the United States one time.
So everybody, make sure to report Hefferson really quickly. I was on his shiny charm and did not get a shiny.
True. Dude, Hef links me all these charms, and I don't see any shinies.
Yeah. Get him out of here.
Hef is, you know, we see all these charms, my charm's broken. I was with you in Safari.
So, before the event started, I bought 5 shiny charms. And the idea is that, like, if I find a shiny on someone's charm, I would refund it. Like, give them a shiny charm. And then I didn't find any. That's how it goes. Ugh. But right now it's just crossed 11 p.m. and I have work at 7 in the morning, so I gotta get ready and get to bed.
I appreciate you, bro. It was awesome talking to you. Do you want to stay 1 second to see? I want to see what the you can only channel, so Twitch creators can go geographic by subscriptions, country, channel insights, and then creator dashboard. So channel insights here. I just figured out how to do it. Channel.
True, Billy. It is literally 8 a.m. I forgot about that.
True, yeah, true. Insights. I'm right there, dude. I just need to find insights. It's not gonna be long, Nakk, I promise. Viewers, community, content, monetization, settings, channel. Channel. This doesn't look like it. Where's insights? Country, insights section. I don't see insights. Analytics? Maybe they... Dude, is the AI lying to me again?
Totally possible.
Insights. Right here. Insights for you. Oh, yeah, let's see if we make it bigger, maybe. In progress. Upload another emote. Reviewers also watch Rumel. Alright, so...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rumel's great.
Let's see. Where is the buy location? How do I suss out your locations?
If you guys could just put your IP addresses in the chat, so...
Can I just get your credit card information?
Don't forget the 3 digits on the back.
Yep. There is a way. I have seen it 1 time or 2 times, and it always takes me a long time to look. Wow, I did not say that right. Viewers that found your stream. Ah, here it is. Viewers by location. Here it is. This is the best countries tier list. You guys ready? United States, 44%. Peru.
Too easy.
Easy. Took 2 seconds. This is the tier list on how good your country is.
Yep.
United States.
World GDP.
Peru. Yep. United Kingdom. Canada. India. Chile. Philippines. Brazil. Australia. Mexico. Germany. Netherlands. Norway. Poland. Argentina. There you go. Those are the best countries.
Not bad.
What about Australia, man? Come out. Australia is right there. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Top 10.
Oh, do we actually have an Australian in here?
We have 2% of our entire stream be Australian.
Alright, if any of you Australians are in here right now, you guys have the least attractive accents in all of English.
Disagree.
Just gonna eat.
Completely disagree. I hate British accents.
But Australian is like a British accent, just with like twang.
No, I hate British accents.
Dude, there's no way.
I really do. I actually hate British accents. I've never met a non-cool Australian.
I think Australian people are cool, but if like, I don't know, if I go on a blind date and the girl has an Australian accent, I'm getting up.
Alright, Nakk. We need to listen to this.
I'll never be into this person. Alright, I'm gonna get to bed. Thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, bud.
Yep.
Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans. Not only are they in the Field Egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Vaporeon are an average of 303 tall and 62 to 9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle Minish, and with their aggressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can go hard with one. Due to their mostly water-based biology, there's no doubt in my mind that Vaporeon would be incredibly wet. So wet that you could easily have the bidding with one for hours without getting sore. They can also learn the moves attract. Baby doll eyes captivate, charm a tail with tall lip, but not having fur to hide its body. body, so it'd be incredibly easy for one to get you in the mood. With their abilities, water absorb and hydration, they can easily recover from fatigue with enough water. No other Pokemon comes close to this level of compatibility.